Yo, how's it going, my ghostling? Oh, I forgot to turn off over here. Alright, I crammed a hot pocket into me real fast. honestly, there's a tiny part of me that unironically hopes that Factor is like really good and I can just eat it like between streams. I can microwave for 2 minutes and have like yummy food. I'm 6 minutes early. That's why I just chat with you guys for a bit. What flavor? Pepperoni. It's only good pepperoni. This time it's a real hot pocket. It's not a pizza blaster. What is it? There's another one that I normally get that I used to eat in my childhood, so I eat it now. That's exactly what Factor will be. Yeah, I hope that it's like, I hope it's like more cost effective, you know? The utility is great. You know, because like I do like min-max finances a lot. Yep. Anyway, I tried it before and I liked it. And so I'm pretty excited to try it again with you guys. I actually tried it like when I started grad school in like 2019. Back when I was in the US. Pizza roll? No, there's something else. I think it's called like a blaster. I could be wrong. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Let's see. Anything important to say? So let's finish up Chicken Police. If you guys weren't here yesterday for the first part of Chicken Police, it was 9 hours of very, it was really good. It was really good. The world building, you know, it is furry. It is a furry game. But it's really good. The world building is kind of insane. The characters, the voice acting. I really enjoyed all of it. So I'm excited to finish it with you guys tonight. I'll start with like a summary of everything that we've known so far. And feel free to like ask questions if you're just like, who's this character? I'll do my best to answer for you. I do that in general anyway, just because I know that some of you guys are like also have ADHD like me. And it's just like, I'll zone out for like 10 minutes of something and be like, who the fuck is this guy? So whenever I see a character, I just try to like remind you about who they are. But we'll start with like a little bit of a summary and retelling of the mystery. Okay, I probably missed some details though, because it was like 9 hours of mystery. I also took my pain medication, so in an hour I will I will probably be very loopy. Don't forget the Obama approved not a furry pass. I will never forget that. I need the furry pass. It's the only thing keeping us sane. Oh, I can do the timer now. Click this, close that. Where's the timer? And boom. Just being frank with you, if the streamathon timer runs out during Chicken Police, I'll probably still finish Chicken Police with you guys. Yeah. Not a furry pass. I'm warding off the furry desires. How much of a pass? I need one. You just need to get one signed by Obama and then it'll be official. In an hour, talking chickens won't feel so weird. Exactly, SMX. Second. Why? There we go. It is working. Oh, Sigrid and Bird. Hello, the furry desires to take us all. How are you doing, Sigrid and Bird? Who am I speaking to today? Sigrid or Bird? How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you're having a great holiday week. Bird, how you doing, Bird? You know, Bird, I saw a clip of you where you talked about spreading your ass cheeks before taking a shit, and I felt that. Felt it in my soul. I understood it. I was just like, damn, Bird's so relatable. All right, to the screen. Sorry, it's a little bit scuffed. My pussy was once also that tight. Damn, I forgot to turn off the factor on this one too. I don't have to have the factor things on all the time. Let's see, turn this off. Go here in my corner. I can swap to the other one, the slightly different colored one. And now I can move the not a furry pass to cover up all of these other things. I love the not a furry pass. It's the only thing keeping me sane. All right, and move these things over. This is all the stuff that normally happens before a stream, but since it's a streamathon, you deal with the scuff, right? You deal with the scuff. You have to. There we go. Right, he's not a furry, she's a skilly and a feathery, and I'm all of the above, baby. Especially in this game. You get a plastic bag and I would bang any of them. To chicken police. I have to change the game over. Alright, gonna give you guys a quick recap of the game if you missed it. Yep. Alright, continue.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything good, but this...
Ooh, just like a horror movie.
I was thinking the same.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. So, I saved most of the notebook for us to go over together. I'll try to summarize everything, alright? So, the one character we're not going to see in this book is Sunny, the main character. He is basically a disgruntled cop, you know, past his prime. He's exactly 121 days away from retirement, and he keeps reminding us of that fact. He has an ex-wife in his life named Molly, and then an ex-daughter, well, not an ex-daughter, and a daughter who he is estranged from, and I forget her name. I think it's like Tammy or something. Other than that, every other character is going to be on this page in front of you. Sorry, I know that she doesn't stop being your daughter just because you get a divorce. I know, 120 days, he's almost there and he's probably gonna die beforehand. All right. So we have two mysteries that are kind of entangled with each other. The first mystery is something that happened 10 years ago on New Year's Eve. This game is taking place on New Year's Eve as well. So 10 years ago on a different New Year's Eve, there was the bloody New Year's Eve and something happened. We were there with our ex-partner, current partner as well, Marty. Martin McChicken. He's younger than us, and during this event, for some reason, he shot us, and we believed that we deserved it. So unusual height and weight for a fowl, shining white feathers. He shot me once, and I deserved it. He absolutely shotgunned us, and we're slowly trying to piece together what happened 10 years ago. The shooting took place at a club, and this club is is a recurring place in this game, so it's pretty important. So that's mystery number one. We don't really know what happened 10 years ago, nor why it happened, but we do know it's the event that made us estranged with our partner, Marty/Martin. Everyone calls him Marty, but his full name is Martin. Then we get to the mystery of the current game. Basically, at the start of the game, this deer called Deborah, she came to our place, and she was like, my mistress, Natasha the cat, she is going through, she's receiving horrible threats, lots of threats. Basically, they're plastering the word whore on everywhere, sending her the word, putting it on the wall and stuff like that. Natasha is our typical femme fatale type in this noir film. Poor Nyanners. She has very piercing green eyes. Let me think. What else is important about Deborah? Yeah, so Deborah, basically, she gave us a paper that Natasha had written that addressed our ex-wife Molly by name, and that is the only reason why we're taking the case, because it's a sore spot for us. Understandably so. So, Natasha is involved with Ibn, who is basically the kingpin of this world. He is just king of the underworld. He's got a lot going on. And they have a very unlikely romance. You know, he considers himself she considers her like a gemstone, and he considers himself like the stage for her. He's more of a sugar daddy type from everything we've talked about. He wants to surround Natasha with very elegant things. Just like I want to spoil my cat, so it's not that strange. What other key characters? Ibn has two goons. Let's see. His two goons are Where are they? Are they not in here? There was a ram. There's a very well-spoken ram. There he is. His two goons are Archibald, this ram. He is an absolute unit, and he also speaks very politely. And Gabriel, a goon that's a bobcat, and they don't really say anything else about him, apart from the fact that he's a goon. What else? Are you guys following so far? Everything good? You guys kind of get it? We are Sunny. Our partner is Marty. This case revolves around Natasha. Deborah is involved by getting... she's the one who got us involved in the case. And now Deborah is dead. So Deborah got killed. And got the word whore put on her body. And it was at Natasha's summer home. We haven't seen Natasha since we took this case. Except for one meeting where our character falls in love with her. What other important things happened? So, along the way, we meet Zyvis. And Zyvis is sort of like that one ballerina character from John Wick. The one who creates a ballerina, like, dojo that basically trains these girls to become assassins. Zyvis takes in, like, all of these women and trains them to be, like, courtesans in a very high-end brothel. And we find out that in this brothel was Natasha in the past, as well as our ex-wife Molly. So this brothel is a huge one. It is one that is involved with like celebrities, big wig types. And we believe that the reason that like Ibn is so possessive over Natasha is likely trying to cover up this past as a courtesan, but we don't really know yet. We're still trying to figure that part out. After we found out this information about the brothel, Zyvis reveals that she is working with Ibn, and they basically put us on a burning ship to fucking die. We make it out alive. Sunny and Marty make it out alive. And now we're trying to piece together the mystery of why Ibn tried to kill us. We knew Zip in the past, and Zip is basically a trash panda raccoon who is very self-interested. He wants to... He's basically always prioritizing his own survival, so he'll do anything necessary for that, including blackmail, any of those things. And he was asked by Ibn, the kingpin rat, to dispose of a body. And we recently found out that this body is Ibn's twin brother. But, we're just like... since this is a twin kind of thing, we're like, did Ibn's brother replace him? Because people have been talking about how Ibn is like a totally different person now. So there's a lot going on here. And then the other twist that I'm anticipating is that over and over throughout this game, we've been talking to Lewis, who is a really kind rabbit to us. And he has given us like 6 favors over the course of the game, and it constantly brings us back to the mystery. We literally cannot solve the mystery without Lois, so my theory is that Lois is actually the bad guy. He's just too involved in the case. Lois also has a stutter. That's one of his defining like characteristics. And my theory is going to be that when he is revealed to be the bad guy, he's going to just stop stuttering all of a sudden. What is that one movie where the guy has like a limp leg, but then at the end of the movie, it's revealed he's actually the bad guy and he stops limping? I think it's going to pull that kind of twist. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the usual suspect kind of twist, Dr. Cucumber. Yeah. Oh, I like Django Unchained, but that's not the one I'm thinking about. Anyway, those are most of the core characters. If anyone comes up that I didn't talk about, as these characters come up again, I'll remind you guys of who they are to try to keep you guys solid. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to let you know any gaps. I've been keeping up with the lore. I've been keeping up with the mystery. So, should be good. Let me go pop my door open. Alright, so right now we're at the asylum. So Ibn's twin brother, Albert, right here, he is actually committed to an insane asylum. We don't know why. We are here at the insane asylum to try to understand why his body was disposed of by Ibn. Again, it could be that it was Ibn's body disposed of by Albert since they're twins. So you're expecting that little switcheroo thing, right? The game is also just really good about like dealing with mysteries. So they're kind of on the nose with some things. So I think earlier they even said something about like, is this a switcheroo scenario? Is Natasha the real mastermind? And we don't know. So we're in for the mystery right now and in for the ride. Bipolar disorder, where he pretends to be his brother. Oh no, it could be. All right, let's dive in, homies. Weird mural. It's beautiful.
This picture.
It's very
Colorful.
Special?
Also, the game is typically in pure black and white, so anything shiny like this stands out.
Picture.
Okay.
Special?
There we go. I appreciate mystery that is genre aware and doesn't treat the viewer like an idiot. I get you, SMX. I love investigation games. I'll tell you guys more about what I think about this game after I play it, though, once I see the full mystery. I don't think you can review a mystery game until you see how the mystery unravels. Because this game is great right now, but depending on how it all ties together, it could be less great, you know?
Even if you manage to escape, there's nothing but hills and forests for 100 miles.
Imagine how many poor lunatic ghosts.
It's me.
must haunt
I'm the poor
those
lunatic
woods.
ghost.
Ooh, Sonny, you're creeping me out.
Insane ghosts in the woods, Marty.
Now you're just trying to creep him
Sonny,
out.
It's not funny.
It's kind of funny. Well, we'll talk to the resident last. Oh, the nurse is a giraffe.
We should go to reception first.
Take our
Let
stick
them
of butter.
know we're here. We need to let
Evans
them know we're
remains.
here
I know.
first.
I can't let this be another Evans remains scenario. Resident.
This guy seems strangely familiar to me.
You don't say. You've been treated here too.
Shut
That would
up,
explain a
Sonny.
lot.
Oh, don't be stupid. I'm serious. Take a closer look.
No.
Well,
No, it can't be. Are you telling me it's him? M.B. Davis
MB
himself?
Davis is a great jazz
sure of
legend
it,
in this
pal.
world.
it seems the gossip was true. The eternal king of jazz in a
Our
madhouse.
guy really admires him. He has a picture of him in his office.
No. Poor devil.
It doesn't matter how big a star you once were. Ending up lonely and crazy in a rotting insane asylum in the middle of nowhere is like the universe restoring its balance.
That was very poetic of you, Marty. Almost deep. Careful you don't drown.
Cluck you.
God. They ban her so much.
It doesn't matter.
Guess it's time for the nurse. Look.
Ah, like an angel from heaven.
Marty,
isn't
stop
she?
hitting on everyone.
Yeah, half of her's still up there, I think.
That's rude.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Marty's really fucking funny because he has a fiance at home but every single woman we see he hits on, and he said the most hilarious fucking thing yesterday where he was like, I conquer in my mind. No, I don't talk to them, I just conquer them in my mind. I think that's so fucking funny, dude.
What do you think? Can she hear us up there?
Sonny, stop being so heightist.
Heightist.
Different world nowadays, you know?
Yeah, okay. Cry me a river.
I'm forever amazed by what an asshole you are.
Of
Speak.
all the great wild ones.
Greetings, miss.
She's like the adults in Charlie Brown.
Well, yes.
Me?
Yes, it really is you, the chicken police.
I'm afraid so.
Oh yeah, our duo is very
With all
famous,
that's furry and plumy. That's fantastic.
despite the fact we
Oh my
disbanded.
goodness.
Miss, we'd like to ask...
Please, don't be scared. I'm just really excited. You know, I've read every book about you and your adventures, and I even
Oh, damn,
collected
she's a
newspaper
fan
articles when I
fan.
was a little girl.
Indeed.
You can't imagine what an honor it is to meet you in person.
We really...
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Take a deep breath, Miranda. Take a deep breath.
Are you okay, miss?
She's just such a big
I
fan.
am. I just needed some air. So, dear detectives, Santino
She
and
knows their
Martin,
names.
what can I do for you?
Well, miss, we have some questions, if you don't mind.
I'd love to answer all of your questions, detectives.
Does that not go all the way up? You know it, infinity. Alright. Speak again.
Sorry, but I still can't believe it's really you.
Neither can we.
You can't imagine how wonderful it is that I can help you in one of your cases.
Yeah, this is a real honor.
Does this mean it will become a new book?
Is that
And
her, the
maybe I
throat
will
goat?
be in it?
No,
Miss,
she's the
those books
throat
aren't really-
giraffe,
Please don't
DH.
even tell me. No, I don't want to know.
She's
Let
either
it be a
gonna cover cry.
surprise
I mean,
instead.
yeah.
No, I didn't mean.
Leave it to me, Sonny. I'm good at this. Thank you,
Marty,
miss.
you're-
Your words
shut
are
up.
very flattering, and we are honored.
No, I thank you. I'll never forget this day.
We won't either, that's for sure.
We're happy to bring you joy, miss.
Marty.
Anytime.
Marty, you have a wife.
What do you think? Can she hear?
Oops.
Yeah.
Please, I'm at your service.
Thank you, miss.
Here's our questions for you. Insane asylum.
Say, miss, what can you tell us about this place?
Our institution was standing even before the Great Meat War, and during the war, it was transformed into a military hospital. Since then, we are relentlessly working on treating injured minds under the leadership of Dr. Quetzal. the
Quetzal.
famous
His name came up
specialist.
before. He wrote
The
one of the
place
books
seems
inside of
pretty empty.
the
Many
crocodile's
people work here?
room.
We have 32 residents and 7 nurses, including me. We also have a 3-person maintenance
Oh
and
God, they're
cleaning
so
staff,
understaffed.
And, of course, the heart and soul of our institution, Dr. Quetzal himself.
I see. Now, this Dr. Quetzal, is he the director here?
Exactly. Director, scientist, researcher, patron, and doctor. And even a friend.
A
What a
friend.
guy.
He certainly is.
Dr. Sesuus Quetzalcoatl. His name's kind of sus, isn't it?
So who is this Dr. Quetzal exactly?
He's a world-famous researcher of the mind, Mr. Featherland. He published countless books in the fields of psychology and psychotherapy.
Psycho what?
Is he gonna be the one in this world who created the
It's
lobotomy?
most crucial mission of the century, Mr. McChicken.
That's really good to know.
So this doctor's some celebrity, right? Does he usually meet other important persons?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Well, like Mr. Hobart Wessler, for example.
Ah, yes. That's something you should ask the doctor himself, but unfortunately, I don't think he has time right now.
He's swamped, is he?
Ha.
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. He is very, very, very busy.
God, the way her
all the
throat
time.
bobs.
I thought so.
Anyway, a strange
Now,
wristband.
what can you say about this, miss? Have you seen anything like it?
Of course. Our residents wear these for identification. But how did you come by it? They only wear them inside the institution.
Huh. I see.
The wristband does belong to one of our residents. But I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you more due to regulations.
Oh, come on, Miranda. It's us, the chicken police.
Sorry, I can't.
Miranda, this case is a matter of life and death. Lives are in your hands.
All right. All right. I'll do it. Albert Wessler. The patient's name is Albert Thaddeus Wessler.
Figures. Just as we thought.
Dun,
Thank
dun,
you,
dun.
Miranda. We'll never forget this.
Please, don't make me blush. And don't tell anyone you heard it from me.
I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
we won't.
everyone.
I promise.
I promise nothing. Infinity Infinity says Quetzals are birds and Quotals are serpents. They combined it.
So when can we talk to Mr. Wessler?
I need to ask Dr. Quetzal. Please wait here.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna wait here.
No.
I'm gonna go up the
Dr.
stairs.
Quetzal will see
Uh-oh.
you. He's waiting for you in his office. Up the stairs, all the way down the hall until the last door. I wouldn't want to get mixed up in this, but do you think Albert is in danger?
Danger? What do you mean?
We haven't heard from him since he disappeared. and we're really, really worried.
I see. We don't know yet, miss, but let's hope for the best.
Great wild ones protect him.
Where is he?
No idea.
Is he
Marty.
short? Is he short and you guys are being terrible?
Of all that's furry. I'll never get used to it.
Well, reptiles have a disgusting body odor, Marty, but they feel exactly the
How
same
doing, Horror
about
Fox?
us.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wild ones, you scared the hell out of me.
I already sensed your arrival from afar. You know, snakes have a different sense of smell, and birds used to be our prey once upon a time.
Well, yeah. Luckily, we're living in civilized times.
Lucky. Please take a seat. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Your office is rather Puritan. Simple, I mean.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, yes. I can't let my mind wander from my work. I only keep what's
Dude, I really
essential
suck
in
at
my
decorating.
office.
I'm so bad
I
at it.
see. That makes sense. Is this cell like the others?
I would rather call it a room. But yes, it's like all the others, except there are even bigger ones than
Damn.
this.
Humble, I guess. Or he make do. Other
Is
wall.
this cell?
Nope.
I would
Let's see. Window, desk.
Why do you have bars on your windows?
because it's a room like all the others, and I'm just an animal.
I don't know who Vincent
too,
Price is.
like all our residents.
With the significant difference of you being a doctor and not a patient. Am I right?
It's not as big of a difference as you'd think.
So escaping is impossible.
If I'd want to escape, I have the privilege of using the
We
door.
men of your patience. Okay, to the
An
desk.
isle of reason in a sea of insanity.
So poetic, Sonny.
Insanity is such a strong word, and it's mostly an abstract idea. Where does insanity start, and how long is one not insane? Interesting questions. Am I normal, or are you? Maybe neither of us.
I love takes like this,
You see,
especially with like
that's something I
absurdist
think
worlds.
about a lot now.
That the longer you live, the
If you like, I can
it's
give
just an
you
inevitable time
appointment.
until you become
Oh,
insane.
this is your chance, Sonny. Don't miss it. We're already here.
Marty, clock up.
Everyone will no longer be neurotypical on a lot enough timeline.
To be honest, gentlemen, your visit is anything but a surprise. I could even say I was expecting it.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
an introduction.
Please forgive me. I have the bad habit of immediately getting into the middle of things. How very rude of me. My name is Dr.
Vincent Price is a doctor who died in Edward Scissorhands.
But
watched
most call
Edward
me Dr.
Scissorhands.
Quetzal to keep it simple.
The name is Santino Featherland, and this is my partner, Martin McChicken, from
From the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. Your fame is one step ahead of you.
I wish I had the
Yeah,
balls to
we're
act this
used to it.
suspiciously around police.
Certainly.
We have some questions about one of your patients, if you don't mind. We'd like to talk to him, if that's
Shut up, bird.
possible.
Please be
I believe in you. You can do it if you
specific,
tried.
Detective.
Look, Doctor, we're too tired to play cat and mouse. Not that snake and chicken sounds any better.
Huh.
Very funny, I must say. Just what I expected from you two detectives.
We know you know it's about Albert Wessler, Ibn Wessler's secret twin. Ever since we've said his name, all the doors have miraculously opened. That's what we call a bullseye.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
yes. Why should I deny it? We're talking about a rather illustrious patient here, who's also a very particular medical case.
Now, that's
I like to
much
think the
more
voice actor had a lot of
interesting.
fun with this.
So, are you willing to talk about him?
Because Albert, regrettably, has disappeared, and you are police detectives.
What's he doing with his
I have
other
no reason
hand
not
here?
to talk to you. Of course, I'm at your service. But you must understand, I can't disclose information about my patients.
Not even if it's a matter of life and death.
Everything's a matter of life and death in here, Detective. This is a hospital, even if it's primarily for the mind, not the body.
Man.
Still, I'd like to give the impossible a try.
Please, Detective, just do your job, and I'll do mine.
Damn, the snake homies in this game take so fucking long to talk. Also, Secret and Bird, I don't know how I haven't have you guys as a VIP yet, so let me go ahead and do that. Boom. Let's see. Well, I have to ask him. Because all the extra S's, I know they take so long. Albert Thaddeus
How
Wessler.
long was Albert a resident of the
This is our twin
institution?
boy.
For quite some time, his first symptoms surfaced in his teens. Depression, panic attacks, and
It's Bird today,
schizophrenia.
Ground.
Was he brought here immediately after the first signs that something wasn't right?
You know, the biggest problem with an opinion on insanity is that animals are ashamed of it. That's the reason our institution stands out here in the middle of nowhere.
Because animals would rather hide what they're afraid to face.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
As far as I know, the Wessler family wasn't exceptionally wealthy.
Indeed, they were rather poor, but we offer our services gratis.
Then how do you sustain yourselves?
By the
Yeah.
grace of the treasury.
Oh,
of
okay,
King
Hector funds all this?
III, of course.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
My family and the royal dynasty had always been on good terms, Mr. Santino.
Insane
What
asylum.
kind of a place is this exactly? I assume it wasn't built as an insane asylum.
It used to be a mansion. Construction started during the occupation in 622. Then it stood empty for almost a century, until finally it went to the crown of Clawville when Hector's great-grandfather took the throne. The rest is history.
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for more than 30 years, but it's been in my family's possession for almost 150 years.
He talks so much.
So if
I want more
count
banter between
correctly,
Sunny and our
as soon
boy.
as it went to the crown, it was
Marty.
seized by your family.
That's almost
Fuck the
accurate,
Lord. Get me
Mr.
back to the banter.
Sutherland.
What a lovely inheritance.
I don't care about this guy. Madame
Tell me,
Zavas.
Doctor, do you know Madame Zavas?
Just like everybody else, I've heard of her, but I never had the pleasure of meeting her in person. I'm sure she's an interesting case.
You're a reptile. You know every other
Oh,
reptile,
you
right?
can be sure about that. I'd gladly get you two together if I had the chance. A spare cell would suit her very much.
She did try to kill us.
Is that so?
As it turns out, she likes small, narrow, secret places.
Oh, I see. What a coincidence.
Okay, now we can interrogate him.
So,
Nope, nothing else here. Interrogation time.
Dr. Quetzal's a real mystery. But I can turn that to my advantage. I just need to focus on the strangest pieces of the puzzle.
Shut up, DH.
So when did Albert become a resident of your institute?
Albert and Hobart, or Ibn as you call him, arrived here almost exactly 4 years ago.
You just remember
Could you
this?
describe that day more specifically?
It was not long after New Year's Eve, maybe the first week of the year, if I'm not mistaken. It was sleeting that day.
Sleeting.
Wind was banging incessantly on the
He
windows.
picks these words on
The power
purpose.
was going out for short periods of time.
What was your first impression of them?
I already knew the Wessler name. I knew who they were. Or at least I knew one of them, Hobart Wessler. He was famous. Gangster, moneylender, celebrity, lover.
And Albert?
He was new to me, an invisible gray ghost. The family had tried to keep his existence a secret.
Maybe gay lover? What do you mean,
And
cats?
of course, Mr. Featherland. That's how it usually is.
What was your first impression of him?
He was silent, but observed everything that surrounded him.
Oh, I feel
His
that.
eyes were constantly moving, never stopped
The eyes
for a
constantly moving part.
second.
Was he afraid?
I wouldn't say so. It seemed to me that he wanted to move into our institution voluntarily. It looked as if he couldn't wait to be here, alone, locked up in silence and darkness.
Didn't you think of that as unusual?
Of course I did, but who am I to judge? It was rather special treatment.
What kind of special treatment did Albert get?
What kind of special treatment did Albert get?
You know,
Did you have a
if
name,
an
Reaper?
institution like ours has to accept a Wessler as a guest, there's bound to be some favoritism.
And complete secrecy, I guess.
Yes, but that's the case for all our patients, Mr. Featherland.
I don't know if I can trust this guy.
Of course. So in what way did he receive more than the others?
Basically, we don't admit anyone into our institution without a complete and thorough prior assessment. In the case of Albert, we put that aside.
So you didn't even know,
You know
if
it,
he
more
had
blank.
anything wrong with him?
Initially, no. He was more of a guest than a patient.
Hi, I see Albert when you first met. How did Albert relate to you? Do you think he was a threat to others? How did he relate to you, I guess?
How did Albert relate to you?
Albert was immensely sophisticated and polite, so much so that his true emotions and thoughts could not be deciphered.
And that's why you thought of him as an exciting case.
That's right, Mr. Featherland. I see you're starting to get to know
Exciting
me in
case, huh?
some way.
I don't trust him.
I'm just doing my job, Doctor.
You and me both.
Are you telling me Albert had multiple personalities?
Is one of them his brother?
Found out very quickly that there was no other reason for the cause of his seizures. He had a cold and calculating personality who sometimes, especially on stormy days, took the reins over their shared mind.
He had these seizures from the beginning.
Yes, Mr. Featherland, but they started to intensify after Albert left our institution for the first time.
He did what? Left the institution? More than once?
So did every murder.
Oh,
No. Yeah,
yes,
every murder
Mr.
in existence.
Featherland. Albert left
Performed
the
by this one
institution
snake.
on several occasions until the last
If not for him,
time
crimes
they
wouldn't be real.
failed to come back.
Quetzal's not only very observant, but he's addicted to details. I must focus on that if I want to get closer to the truth. Focus. Addicted to details.
I have no clue what that means. When and why? You're keeping some things from him, right? So Albert could just walk in and out? How can you tell Albert left his place? When and why did Albert leave the institution for the first time? I feel like that's the most like
When
detailed
and
question.
Why did Albert leave the institution for the first time?
It was about 2 years ago. Mr. Hobart Wessler appeared and demanded we let his brother go free. Naturally, we obliged. We had no idea if we'd ever see him again.
But you did.
He returned the same day. Albert was ecstatic. He was unrestrained. I could
Do you think
almost
Albert
say
is the one who was in love with Natasha?
happy.
That was unusual for
And
him.
Ibn, like he just pretended to be
I'd
Ibn
never
during
seen
those
him
times?
Like that before, Mr. Featherland. He just smiled and stared at the empty wall for hours.
Did he ever tell you what happened to him outside?
Of course he did. Albert and I had a good relationship. He was working on a painting
Is Albert the
for
painter
his
who
brother.
painted Natasha's
Was
back?
it a painting of a lovely lady cat?
Oh,
Oh, exactly.
yeah, it is.
So you already knew about that.
Yes, Dr. Quetzal, I've seen it.
So Albert left on many occasions to continue working on painting. Has Albert ever talked to you about Natasha? Did Albert tell you about his relationship with his brother? Did Albert tell you how he felt about the painting? Oof. I want this one because it seems the most enigmatic here.
Did Albert tell you how he felt about the painting?
From the first moment, he loved it. He was fascinated by it. But who could
Grace
blame
says he
him?
finds out Natasha was a courtesan and he's sending her threats.
Diversity,
I don't
fresh
know
air,
about that part.
a beautiful lady.
Because
And
how
of
would he be
course,
so good
on
at
top of
hiding?
all that, he could finally do what he loved best: paint.
Which could be a surprisingly effective therapy.
It could have been. Unfortunately, these excursions have greatly intensified his seizures. They have become more frequent and extreme.
It's not actually Natasha Pac-Man, it's Natasha. It's not just Natasha.
So Albert left on many occasions to continue working on the painting.
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. Every time he came back, he was like a different person.
Did we just hear
More
this?
dangerous.
Albert was
Okay, I see.
hurting himself. And on one occasion, he even tried to hurt me. It was unprecedented. It seemed his confined personality was taking over their shared mind entirely, piece by piece.
Stop! Talk
Do you
faster,
think the
old man.
painting caused it?
Not the painting, Mr. Featherland.
But its subject.
Exactly.
They used the wrong
He was
"it's" there.
obsessed, right until that fateful day when he returned to us for the last time.
What exactly happened that day, Doctor?
It wasn't Hobart who brought his brother
should
back
have those
that
see.
day, but
Unplayable.
two of his gorillas. Not literally, I mean. And Albert was in a terrible, terrible state.
What happened to him?
I don't like to talk about that, Mr. Featherland.
It
Night,
could be
Gino.
vital to the case, Dr. Quetzal. Don't back down.
I didn't even know you were here.
Oh, you're right. There's no use turning back now. So, Albert's tongue was torn out, or cut
Take care,
off,
Gilo.
I don't know exactly. And he was blinded in one eye, or rather, one of his eyes was missing entirely.
So you're saying Albert was brought back horribly mutilated.
So that means that
Yes.
his
And they
eyes
didn't
totally
give
fucked.
any
So either
explanation
it's actually
as to
Ibn
what
who got
had
fucked up
happened.
and lost his
They
eye,
simply told me it was
or there's no
some kind
switcheroo,
of
or Albert has like a really good prosthetic eye.
Dr. Quetzal is cold and professional, but he's also very confused. Maybe it's cruel, but I must exploit his vulnerability if I want to learn everything about Albert.
Okay.
Focus. Confused.
Confused. You didn't believe Albert had an accident, is that right?
You didn't believe Albert had an accident, is that right?
Of course not. I'm not naive. I knew immediately that Albert had been severely battered, and I was sure it had been his brother, Hobart.
Well, we don't know that, Dr.
That's for having a cooler name.
Would you defend a monster?
Take it easy, Doc. One of the most critical elements of my job is not to make assumptions.
You're
What counts as a
absolutely
monster?
right, Mr. Featherland. I'm sorry I got carried away.
It's all right. Happens to everyone.
It's a good rendition of it. What do you mean? Snakes are hard to draw, especially if we don't color in the skills. Look at it. Yes, cute. Boop the snoot. I'll say concentrate, Doctor. What do you think happened to Albert?
Concentrate, Doctor.
Because I want him to be more confused, I guess.
I'm sure it was Hobart. He ordered his men to mutilate poor Albert.
But why would he do that?
Maybe Albert saw something he could accidentally reveal.
Dun dun dun. Natasha's past?
A couple of crazies? You?
To anyone, Mr. Featherland.
I don't think it's that simple, Doctor. But thank you for your honest opinion.
Okay. So maybe it's a love triangle thing. Ibn does actually love Natasha, and then Albert put the moves on her, pretending to be him. Dude, twin situations and mysteries are always so wacky, and it's so common too.
What happened then? How did Albert disappear?
A few weeks later, Hobart came to visit Albert one more time. Albert had been in terrible condition by then. We even had to transfer him to another cell, a more safe one.
What did Hobart do during the visit?
He didn't do anything. He just sat and watched his brother, who was in an almost vegetative state by then.
Couldn't you manage to draw anything out of him? You or Hobart?
Nothing. For a while, he was trying to signal something. Perhaps he was
Oh my
too
god,
afraid.
that bad.
And most likely his fingers had been broken too, so he couldn't even write.
Do you think Hobart could have killed Albert?
It's horrible to say it, but I'm sure of it.
How did he disappear in the end? Did someone come for him?
That's what's most eerie about it all, Mr. Featherland. He simply disappeared. His door, which only I had a key for.
What? How do you
Did
unlock
anyone
it?
see anything?
No one. We interrogated the staff, even the patients. He simply vanished off the face of the wilderness. We don't know what happened to him.
Unfortunately, I have a hunch. Thank you, Doctor. You've been a great help.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be of help. But please, I now must attend to my work.
We understand, Doctor. Thank you.
Decent cop. Important clue. Albert Wesker disappeared. We have a hunch about what could have happened to him. Yeah, either he's dead or he took his brother's place. There is no in between.
That's quite shocking information.
I
love this
you
sprite where his eye
understand
is
why
all
we
big.
kept it a secret. If it wasn't for
You think
Mr.
people can pick locks with
Westler's
claws too?
demand,
You would
we'd
need
never
multiple
let any
pieces
of our
though.
patients walk freely
Or they would have different
outside
locks
our
in this world, I would assume.
institution.
Then the accident happened.
Accident? Ha! We didn't believe it, not for a second. After Albert came back to us, horribly mutilated, he was different.
Switcheroo different?
Different how?
If someone got one of his eyes poked out and his tongue torn
It's gotta be the
out,
switcheroo.
he'd be different, but not like this. Albert was a different person.
We believe you, Doctor. So, can we take a look at Albert's cell?
I'd rather call it his room. Mr. Wessler lived in exceptional circumstances.
Thanks to the Wessler name, I guess.
Yes. Well, we try to make all of our patients stay as comfortable as possible, but Albert certainly enjoyed special favoritism.
I hope you don't mind if we take a look around in there.
That's not going to bother anyone.
Well,
Okay.
that's surprising.
I've never seen a cell like this before.
He is an
that's for
artist.
sure. I wouldn't mind living here myself.
It seems that being a Wessler gets you privileges.
And a healthy dose of danger.
Mostly that, yeah. Let's take a good look around. I'm sure we'll find some answers here. I can almost smell them.
Well, I
Got you,
smell
Pixel Skull Tank.
paint, ink, plaster, some kind of oil. aging paper, slight smell of rat, and great expectations.
The novel?
What the dickens?
Shut up.
Unmistakable. Yeah.
This place is bad for you, pal. But if you've already jump-started your beak holes, then sniff out the solution.
I'm on it, boss bird.
Marty does have exceptionally good smelling. We've established this before. Yeah, so my current theory is gonna be that, like, Albert's a great artist, and Ibn wanted him to paint Natasha, his lover. But over the course of this, what's it called? Albert falls in love with Natasha. And he pulls an old switcheroo. Basically throws his brother behind the asylum while he goes out. Got you, Toasted with the glasses. While he goes out and bees with Natasha. The thing is, his brother had a legacy. He was a kingpin. He was part of the underworld. So now Albert has inherited this, like, status as well as this identity, and he's trying to get out of it. He doesn't want to be a part of the underworld. He wants to live like a life with Natasha that's quiet, peaceful, and he paints her every day or something. But because he's trying to deal with this shitty identity that he's been handed by his brother. Writing desk. Ooh, there's a lot here. I'll look at it later then. Then after Switcheroo, who finds out Natasha used to be a courtesan, and that's why he's threatening her with whore. Yeah, that does make sense. But at the same time, why threaten her at all? Like, just do what you murder her, I guess, if that was your plan all along. Why toy with her? Oh, it's one of our books. The Handful of Waffles. Did we pair up with a cat at some point? Fancy bed.
I don't think he had it so bad in here.
You mean apart from being separated from everyone you love in an ancient mansion filled with madmen?
You're right.
As always. Well, I guess the bed has to find a new owner soon.
You want to take it?
Are you really so sure he's not alive anymore?
I never said that.
Painting. He probably painted this, huh? Did he paint all of the paintings in the what's it called? Did he paint all of the paintings inside the brothel from earlier?
The style. It's very familiar to me.
You've been lonely for far too long, huh?
Not funny, Marty.
It is, a little.
Hey, juice box. My kitty has a little water bottle cap.
So this is an original Albert Wessler.
I think so. It's pretty good, I must say. And I saw something very similar in Natasha's room.
You kept me out of it.
Sorry, little boy. Maybe next time.
Yep, it's all coming together. Let me go get the bottle cap from her. She accidentally knocked it beneath the dresser and she's super upset. And this better not awaken anything in me. It's too late. It already has Witch of Rose. Alright. Got it. Oh no, she's looking for it. She's so cute! God! Alright. Let's see. Creepy mural.
No way. Is this some kind of puzzle?
Is
I
it?
don't think so. But we could still find something important here. A pattern, a sign. Anything.
Wow! That's what I see. This looks vaguely like a schlon. Pretty bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cat spitting up orange. The river. Is this the summer home? I don't remember the layout of the house enough to remember this. Pretty infinity. Nothing else. Stars, eyes, flower. This looks vaguely like a ship. We'll figure it out. Photo of the Westlers.
Identical twins. And looking at it, They may have easily loved.
Yeah,
the
that's the
same
running
woman.
theory, or maybe I'm totally
2 men
wrong.
and 1 woman. Nothing good ever comes of that.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
Of all the wild ones, Marty, please, stitch up your beak, okay?
Just use your imagination, old bird.
I'm trying to think of like even wilder conspiracy theories. Like sometimes they'll do a even bigger switcheroo where it's like the twin brothers are actually in love with each other. But I guess in this case it wouldn't make sense since he killed his brother. Presumably. What? Dude, these twists happen all the time. I've read so many mysteries and all they do is add like another derivative of a twist on top of it. And that's you just have to come up with the wackiest, stupidest theories. Third brother, I guess that's also possible. But we haven't seen anything of them. Alright, pile papers.
Scribbles, newspaper articles, study papers, poems. Perfect chaos.
Just like the troubled mind of a troubled fella.
Yeah, but there's still a kind of order in it. It's just too intricate for you to comprehend.
Sonny!
If you say so, boss.
Marty is a himbo though.
Isn't this familiar, Sonny? Just like your office and your desk. Taking a better
Yes.
look around, I can find
Our
even more
desks both have
similarities.
paper on them. Your
Marty.
point, Marty?
Okay. Shut up, Marty. I know.
He has never seen paper in his life. One of the twists is somebody else killed his brother and he took over his brother's position to make sure that all of the underworld connections his brother had would be a shield to keep himself alive. Yeah, I just thought that, like, it seems that he wants to rid himself of that identity. Because it was mentioned that, like, he's been, like, flaky about things. And he seems to be really good on top of things. Ibn also looked up to Albert, despite the fact that Albert was in a mental institution. He seemed to have put himself there. What is this, a sandwich with words? Shut up.
Look at
Alright,
that.
I guess I'll look at the letter now. Okay. Anything else I want to expect? Sometimes if you click things in the wrong order, they will move the story forward. I'm trying to ingest as much lore as possible. They usually read it.
Albert was madly in love with Natasha and would have done anything for her. I'm afraid he did exactly that.
Okay. I know I don't exist. I don't exist because you don't see me. But I'm not what you think I am. You don't think about me, do you? Never. No. I think of you every day, every minute, always. In my dreams, I've become one with him. One soul. You know who I am thinking about, right? Can you feel it? Can you feel that I'm there too? With you? Do you feel it, right? I can hold it in myself. I can't hold it in myself for long. Forgive me. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. The world is crashing down. The whole world is rotting and rotting. Everything is rotting around me. I have to get out of here to become one with my destiny and one with you. Forgive me. Yeah, I think this is a case of like he's just stole his brother's identity so that he can be with Natasha. And I think Natasha doesn't know. Natasha probably doesn't know. She really thinks it's just Ibn.
Albert was madly... Identical twins.
Okay.
What do you make of this?
Apart from the fact the guy was totally insane? I don't know. What should I?
That maybe we've been chasing the wrong person all this time, Marty.
What do you mean?
Everything will be revealed soon.
Why do you have to be so
I like how
melodramatic
Sunny is
all of
just
a
leaving
sudden?
Marty out of
If
the
I'm
know.
right, this'll flip the whole case upside down.
What's that, Sonny? A blurb from some horrible novel?
I just have to think things through before I come to any hasty conclusions, Marty.
You're
The
killing
twins are
me.
rats, Toasty.
So what now? Where to?
Back to Clawville, where we can finally put all the pieces together.
You're driving me crazy. But all right, let's go home.
Anything else to say?
So, detectives, have you found what you were looking for?
I'm afraid we have, Doctor. And more.
I wouldn't dare to say I'm happy to hear it, but I'm glad to be of service to you.
Well, thanks,
I'm
Doc.
glad he didn't take
I
extra
hope
long
I
on the
don't offend you by
service.
saying, I hope we're not going to meet anytime soon.
Not on account of either of our jobs, am I right?
Exactly.
Anything else?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, detectives.
Dude, there's just so much dialogue. I love games like this. Deep in the nitty gritty of it. Back to the hotel then. Actually, can we go talk to the giraffe before we leave?
Farewell, Miranda, dear. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
So, you'll remember my name?
Marty McChicken never forgets,
He
ma'am.
will forget.
Oh,
Furry gods. Let's go. Goodbye, miss. It was a pleasure.
goodbye.
He's
gentlemen.
reveling in the power.
And happy investigating.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
If there's anything I can help you with, please just ask.
Thank you, Miranda. You've already helped
Marty,
enough.
shut up.
Please, I'm at your service.
Thank you, miss. Huh. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm surprised you can't interact with him more.
This picture.
You think it's Albert's work
Well,
too?
It must have been made by one of the patients, so it's understandable.
It's the handiwork of our director.
Oh, the director.
He's not only a scientist, but he's a great painter too.
I see.
Well, it's
Yes,
lovely
Verum
to
Rex.
have a hobby.
Miranda's the
right?
newest one.
That's right, Marty. Art heals, doesn't it?
Exactly, officers.
They're so close every time, like they're gonna smooch on the lips. Shut up, Mike. I think they're also in the same city, so when that doesn't apply anywhere, but it especially does not apply here.
Oh, I don't believe this. Those two again?
Oh my god,
Take 'em
their
out. My
car
car won't
is
last
riddled
much
in
longer.
holes.
Don't worry, Sonny. I was born
Dude, they
to
just
do
have to put
this.
another shooting segment in this. They won't let us shoot the drivers, by the way. That's why I'm not doing it. You lose if you shoot the drivers because our cops are fucking pacifists.
Concentrate, Marty, for the god's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow. Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
Boom, boom, boom.
Whew. Well, that was close.
A little too close for my taste. And it only strengthens my belief. Wessler is desperate. He knows if we survive, he's done for.
Dun, dun,
Well, come on,
dun.
what did you work out? Will you tell me already?
Sure. Let's put the picture together, piece by piece.
All right, here we go. Our old
Let's
switcheroo.
start from the beginning. So, we got a case.
Natasha and her secret? Oh, this is a clue. Natasha and the message from her. What? That is how we got the case.
A little something because I'm celebrating my birthday today.
Thank you,
Reiyu.
and Biddies Pete. Happy birthday, Pete, homies. Kiss a homie right now. Hope you're having a good birthday. I'm celebrating it by playing Chicken Police. Which clue does it want us to do? The painting piece? Okay. Let's start from the beginning. So we got a case. Natasha tried to show us the painting. Natasha tried to keep that painting a secret from us. Natasha wanted us to find the painting for her. Natasha needed to destroy the painting to hide what happened to Albert Wessler. How do you see? She wanted us to find it for her. No? Okay, never mind. Needed to destroy the painting to hide what happened to Albert Wessler? Bro, I honestly have no clue what he's trying to leave me here. Try to show us the painting.
Natasha tried to show us the painting.
I thought she was just trying to show us the painting piece. Did the painting die?
And that painting would have shown us the way.
To the secret hideout of Albert Wessler, we still need to find. To the corpse of Albert Wessler, which is obviously gone now thanks to Zip. To the asylum, where we can find out that Ibn killed Albert because he knew about the painting. To Ibn and Albert Wessler, Albert painted Natasha, so he met her on more than one occasion. Yeah, I really love the red string aesthetic, Toby. It's so good. This game just oozes, like, style. I honestly have no fucking clue. It's not this one. To the corpse of Albert Wessler, which is obviously gone down. I don't think it would have led to the corpse, but I thought maybe to Albert Wessler himself. Maybe she hoped that he was still alive. To the asylum, we find out that Ibn killed Albert because he knew about the painting. Let's see. No.
To Ibn and Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha.
It's the next mystery here is if
so he met her on more than one occasion.
If Natasha knew Albert and Ibn were different people. Maybe she doesn't. Or maybe she does.
Which made Albert
fall in love with Natasha. On a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart. That's what I think it is. Escape from the asylum to live as a madman in a dark forest that surrounds the place. Fall in love with Natasha and escape from the asylum to a secret hideout when you find. Kill his brother, take his place, and force Natasha to create the case with the threats.
fall in love with Natasha. And on a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart.
I think this thing does not make sense sometimes.
So what happens now?
The inevitable, Marty. We're going to the Wessler mansion.
I knew it.
To confront Ibn with the facts.
You mean Albert, right?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Natasha.
Yeah, do you guys think Natasha knows? Yeah.
Something stinks, Marty. The whole case seems too intricate.
Too many coincidences, right?
Yeah, and who wrote the
Well,
threat?
after
He
10
does have
years,
multiple
you did
personality
learn
disorder, so
something,
maybe
didn't
he
9.
had a personality do it. I'm trying to think within the context of the wackiness of the game.
You just laughed, Sonny.
He's laughed before.
No, I snorted.
That's a laugh.
You laughed.
Just leave it, Marty.
I see he's never
I'll
gone
be telling this to my
before.
grandchicks.
All right, pal, that's enough.
Okay. So, Albert fell madly in love with Natasha and decided to have her for himself.
And his best chance was to trade places with Ibn.
Yeah, but he
Wessler.
inherits this like
That's why
identity with so much baggage to
Yeah,
it.
Ibn couldn't squeal even if he wanted to.
What a diabolical plan.
More like insane.
But why the messages then? Why the threats? Albert got what he wanted. He could have got away with it.
I'm not a psychologist, Marty, but remember what the doctor told us. Albert has a seriously injured mind and a split personality.
That's not what the
I
doctor
think his
said.
two identities were at war with each other.
So the messages were written by one of his personalities, consumed by
Oh,
jealousy?
he
Something like that,
fully
Marty.
believes that
But we
he
can
is his
only learn the
brother.
whole
His
truth
alternate personality
from
must be
him.
his brother.
You're right. So, are we going or what?
We're going,
Because he wants to
Marty,
become one
to
with his
finally
brother and then
finish
one with
what we
Natasha.
started.
Well, if there's anything you'd like to do before, do it now, boss. You won't have a chance later.
You're right, Marty. It's time to wrap everything up.
Oh, hey, Lois is here again. Dude, I keep telling you. Lois just shows up everywhere and does the right thing at the right time. It's so sus. Oh, wait, never mind. That's where we live. I guess it's less sus. Lois owns this whole hotel and we live here, so yeah, never mind. But he's here again. Foggy streets.
This fog's almost impenetrable.
Oh, let me try.
Strange, but somehow this time I feel it's a good omen.
Really? How come?
I don't know. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel without the light.
Oh, you're not getting ready to die, are you, old man? If we're going on a suicide mission, I think I should know.
Why, haven't I told you yet?
You're not funny.
I think he's funny.
The city seems almost clean this time. Silent, mute, Not of this world.
Such
Good
poetry.
gods, you're really getting ready to die, aren't you?
I'm just messing with you, Marty. Relax.
It's a joke.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a
Very
prank.
relaxing. Into the unknown, right?
Like you say, partner.
Ah, partner! Oh my god. I love them. I hope they will peck beaks. Car trunk.
I see we're ready.
You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
even that
time.
won't be enough.
We should have brought her.
Nothing to fear while Bertha's here. Even less because you're here too with Mr. Sinclair, of course.
Should I cry?
That would be nice for a change.
Shed some real tears.
I never thought I'd ever look at this place and think of it as home.
Life's weird, isn't it? I didn't think that after what I did to you, we'd work together again.
You mean when you shot me?
Yes.
You know I had my reasons, Sonny.
I want to
Yeah.
hear them. Remind
Have
me.
I ever apologized?
I don't think so.
Then let's leave it that way.
Hey, I apologize for shooting you, Boss Bird.
That's okay, Marty. It happens even to the best of friends.
I'll remember what you've just said, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah? Well, don't try to take advantage of it.
Me?
I love
What do you
them.
think of me? Relax, soldier. It'll be fine.
Huh? Well, why do you say that?
You were staring at that building so hard, I thought you could use some encouragement.
Just
you kidding
hug
me?
it. Just
You're
hug in front of me
enjoying
one
this,
time. That's
aren't
all
you?
I need.
Not at all.
I have feelings too, you know.
I never said otherwise.
Farewell, my lovely.
Dude, he is straight up just getting ready to die right now.
Remember that case with the goat?
Which one?
When that demented wolf devoured the kids of a young goat mother, and in revenge, she cut open his stomach and filled it with rocks.
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. Hell, that was a slaughterhouse. As far
Thank
as
you
I
for these,
know,
Gray.
she even
Raise
took
the
the remains of
timer.
the kids with her. But how did that come to mind?
This was that shop. The goat mother was running it. They found the dead wolf in
Dum
here.
dum dum.
This one exactly? Good gods.
Yeah, before
They've
it was
referenced a lot of
closed
kids'
down,
tales in here. It's
when
pretty
there was
cute.
still some life here. Not even that now. Just the void.
Yeah. Spooky place, that's for sure.
Still, I love to live here.
Sonny, you're creepy.
Farewell.
Eesh. Just looking at the window gives me the creeps.
The wolf who
Yeah.
cried boy.
You know, it's funny. The shop used to be open for a while, even after the incident. One of the goat's relatives was running it until someone from the dead wolf's family tried to burn it down.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Eesh. Just looking at
That's it. Entrance. Let's go check our car out.
If our
Photo.
theory's correct, this photo will hurt more than a bullet.
That's the plan.
I just realized this means she definitely knows because. Well, never mind. Sorry, I was gonna say she definitely knows that they're twins, but she might not know that about the great like switcheroo, or she has her suspicions, and that's why she sent us here. There's so many ways this
If our
could
theory's
go.
correct,
That's the
do you think that'll be enough?
enough evidence. Not in the slightest. That's why we go unannounced.
And with big guns.
Exactly.
I like this new Sonny.
There is no new Sonny. Just the old ones had enough.
Do you think that'll be enough?
Enough
Character
evidence.
development.
Ah, Her Majesty Bertha II.
My drumstick still hurts every time I see her.
The hole here.
Glad you're alive. Bertha rarely leaves witnesses.
Stop pointing at him.
Ah, Her
All
Majesty.
right.
It's a little outdated, but I understand.
This is
why
so
you're
cute. We get the
attached to it.
commentary.
It can pierce the skin of a rhino, Marty, and the rust brings back memories. I'm a man of bad habits.
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm one of your bad habits.
Rest assured, Marty, you are.
The fake badge.
Think you'll need your fake badge?
I never needed a badge, Marty.
Now, why do you get it out of the cereal
What a
box?
punchline.
It's more like a kind of good luck charm. It reminds me of who I should be.
And? Does it work?
No, Marty, not really.
If we
Whiskey.
survive this, can we crack this open?
I'm cracking it
I'd
open
rather
right
keep it
now.
for a really special occasion.
Like your retirement?
You're saying I'm not special enough?
I was joking. If we survive this, we'll drink it to the last drop.
Now you're
Oh
talking.
my god. Look.
It hurts even to think about it. But without this feather duster, it wouldn't have worked.
You needed him.
I hope he'll be okay this time. Because if he gets hurt, Laura will literally tear out my throat.
We know Laura's a predator animal, but we don't know what kind.
Thanks, buddy. I owe you one.
Oh, please. I don't want either of them to die. Too many noir films end like that, you know? We need a happy ending for once. Albert Tatum Swiss. Let's hear what Marty has to say about the case so far.
I just realized. Ibn at the Tsar Club.
Yes, Marty. Albert's been Ibn for a long time now. Do you remember what Natasha said about him?
That he's been acting strange recently?
Exactly. Like, he's not himself anymore.
And was almost hitting us in the face, huh?
Don't blame yourself, Marty. We couldn't have figured that out just by ourselves. The whole story's too twisted for that.
Well, it's how we make our living, Sonny. And I'm sure we'll have plenty more
I mean, from the
twisted
moment that
cases
you
to
announced they
come.
were twins,
Who
it
knows,
was like
Marty?
inevitable.
It's not up to us. It's mostly not up to us, in fact.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, buddy.
Oops.
You
Insane
think the
asylum.
asylum was in on it? I mean, covering up Albert's disappearance?
You know that reptiles give me the creeps. One of them even set fire to that ship. But oddly enough, the doctor seemed honest to me.
He seemed like a patient to me.
Sheesh,
Seriously, I
Marty.
thought everyone was crazy in that place.
Yeah. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process, he doesn't become a monster.
Oh, you to die
Are
a
you
hero, huh?
Still talking about the doctor.
Good question.
Albert's letter.
So, what's the plan? We shove the letter and our theory in his face and see what happens?
Something like that, Marty. I think our presence will be enough for the truth to come out.
I really hope you're right, Boss Bird.
We have no other choice. So I hope so too.
Do you think it's a love triangle? I mean, could Natasha love Albert as well?
Good question, Marty. But I don't think so. When I first spoke to Natasha, she told me she loved Ibn in her own way.
In her own way, huh? And could she love two rats in her own way?
Maybe. Maybe she even suspected the truth, but didn't.
I wonder if
dare
we'll ever get to
admit it,
know, but we're probably
even
gonna have to
herself.
like interrogate one of them at some point. At gunpoint. Because things are gonna be super dramatic. Natasha Kazenko.
So, what do you think now that it's clearer?
I don't know, Marty.
You know, I'm thinking
I
about the
believe
first episode of
Natasha
Cowboy
didn't
Bebop
mean
right
to be
now.
bad. Not
If it's gonna play out like that.
I'm not as sure of that as you are, boss. But we'll find that out pretty soon, I guess.
It's the episode with the
Natasha was very much aware
pregnant
that
lady
wherever she goes,
and the
disaster
red drug that you
follows her.
spray into your eyes.
But it's not her fault.
Mhm,
and
yeah, the
she
bloody
can't
eye
do
one.
anything about it. There are people like that.
Really? You don't say. Someone remarkably similar came to mind right now.
Someone you want to
You
kiss
mean
on the
me,
lips?
right?
Yes.
Who can even read minds?
Maybe you're right, Marty. Maybe
God,
you're
the
right.
fucking banner, dude. So cheesy, so good. Hey, Lois. I see you're here again.
Lewis became kind of part of the team in the
I
end,
know, I
didn't he?
used him like 6
You
times
mean
this time.
Leopold.
Ah, damn it. Did I mess that up again?
No, I'm just joking. You said it right this time.
Huh. You know, if it weren't for the bunny, we never would have made it this
We
far.
definitely would not
We
have.
can't deny that, even if we want to. We owe him a lot.
You know, if it weren't for the bunny,
Hey, Lewis. You weren't awake all night because of us, were you?
I've never been this excited, Sonny. Seriously, it is a great honor
Oh,
to be part of the team.
Lois! He didn't stutter.
What is it?
You.
He's confident now.
don't stutter
Let's
anymore.
go!
What?
Just now, you didn't stutter.
You're gonna make him
Not even a
self-conscious.
little.
Oh. I must be exhausted. It happens sometimes.
And it's back.
Never mind. He's not the mastermind. He's just a good boy.
Thanks again, Lewis. You always get us out of trouble.
Come on, boys. Don't even mention it. It is me who is grateful to be a part of an adventure. Of
You made him
genuine
self-conscious about it.
powers.
Maybe the last one, too.
Sonny, come on.
Sonny, don't spoil his mood. He's so cute.
Pardon.
Aw.
Nothing.
Marty? Marty, do you want to kiss Lois on the lips? Oh, God.
So, you're going now to confront Mr. Whistler?
We
Yes.
have no other choice, Lewis.
The man
We're gonna
himself.
see it through to the end. We've already come this far.
You're brave, gentlemen. I'm honestly impressed.
Well, the rabbit's onto something.
This isn't about money. Not about courage or pride either. It's simply,
Stubbornness.
mostly, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, good luck, guys.
Thanks, Lewis. We could use some luck, that's for sure.
Did you forget anything, Sonny?
No, I just thought I'd take a look. Might be the last time I see it.
You becoming sentimental?
Who knows? Maybe I am.
Maybe I'm planning for my death right now.
That's cute.
No, God, Sonny, not like
Should I
this.
say it?
I know, Sonny. I can still get out
But you won't.
on the beak.
Thanks, pal.
Forget about it. I'd be bored to death otherwise.
This is true. Well, one last look around his apartment.
What was the last book you read, Sonny?
Something by Herringway, if I remember.
Herringway.
Wow, really?
correctly. No.
Oh.
Strange. If they weren't here anymore, I'd miss them. Even though I know I'm never gonna read them. Strange.
Just become part of your daily sight.
I can't even recognize the city in daylight.
Like a raving lunatic while asleep, right?
Yes, Lois's foot. Good luck, yeah. Lucky rabbit's paw. Take Lois with us.
It's like we're the only ones awake in the whole world.
What are you hiding in there, Sonny?
You know, it's funny, I have no idea. I lost the key.
You want me to open it for you? I got a method.
Don't shoot my cabinet, Marty.
Fucking
Yeah, okay.
God. Marty is like the embodiment of every stupid decision your D&D campaign has ever tried to do. And, like, if you've ever like had a stupid thought in D&D, he has embodied it and he will do it. I love him so much.
A closet that's closed forever. Like,
Every stupid solution you've ever thought of. All right. Picture. Wow,
I
gentlemen,
guess
again.
Everything's about selfish.
These are the guys we
reasons
look
in
up
the
to.
end.
many heroes become heroes out of selfishness,
But
Marty.
we no longer
But
look up
not
to
all.
them.
There are many unsung heroes, too, who already knew that nobody was going to hear about their deeds.
I hope you're not talking about us.
No, Marty, we're not heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What happened 10 years
Role
ago?
models exist so that when we're finally mature enough, we can bring them down.
We've done a lot of stupid things over the years, huh?
More than we should have, that's for sure.
Well, memories grow more beautiful with
Timer's
time.
dead. We did
Today,
it.
I think what we did was done right.
It's a miracle we didn't burn down the city.
You see? We're getting better.
All right, let's finish the game up.
Well, I don't even know what to think.
I wouldn't like to be in your place, Sonny. But this doesn't change the things that already happened, you know? Your memories
Cat, thank you
remain
for the
the
game
same.
sub.
Easy to say,
Wait, no,
Marty,
the
but
timer's there.
I
The
feel
timer
like
died.
nothing's the
You
same
can't bring it back
anymore.
up.
Even my fondest memories have been stolen from me.
You mean she stole them?
Yeah.
Maybe you should look for her. You know, you could find her. You've got the connections.
I could have done it already. Maybe I was too cowardly. Maybe I should look for her one day. At least for my daughter's sake.
Maybe. Not see your daughter.
Maybe you should go back to the nursery school.
I know you're just
Shut up
fucking
there,
with me,
Beaster.
but believe it or not, I've thought
I don't
about
know, it says 2 minutes.
What's keeping you?
it. I can't stand children.
Ignore what
I
it
can't
says.
talk to them. I can't drink or smoke with them. I just don't know what to do with them.
Oh, yeah, that's quite a problem.
Baby Army, welcome on my Ghostling. Dinner for 9 months. welcome back. It's our baby month. Let's name it Sunny. After he inevitably dies in this finale.
If nothing else, I'm still keeping this picture.
The blue side of the moon.
So you know him after all.
Of course I know him. It's MB Davis, the greatest musician ever. But sometimes it's just fun to tease you, boss.
I'd like to know how many times you did that to me.
You see, I can still surprise you even after 10 years.
You know it's just 9, don't you?
Of course, I know.
If nothing else, all the tastes of the sun.
No, I would rather Sunny die than Marty. Marty has a life ahead of him.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Very funny.
Think everybody's great.
Now we will never get media share again, Reiyu
Nothing
song.
interesting in there. But if there is, it'll remain hidden for all eternity.
Thank you guys for the hype train. CPR the timer. Shut up, Pink Boy.
119 days left,
The
Marty, and
wilderness.
I'm out of here.
That's how they refer to the world as a whole.
I'm leaving for the wilderness on the first flight.
You know, I envy you a little.
It's not going to be the real thing. Not on my own.
Why don't you take Natasha with you?
Huh. What are you even talking about?
Come on, Sonny. Cut the act.
Okay.
Maybe going home to Averia.
Oh. Averia is like a bird continent that his parents came from.
Huh. Maybe I am really Meredith H. Marble.
Buddy, you really need a secretary.
I thought about it too, Marty, but I'm still searching for a lunatic who'd take the job.
I'm sure Lewis would do it. I'd love to see him in a fancy little skirt.
Marty!
On, but at least you finally managed to remember.
Okay,
his name.
Marty. Gage.
Shit, I was trying to say it wrong. I'm pretty, am I?
I simply can't take my eyes off you.
Good.
What's going on? Just make him rainbow colored right now.
I'm pretty, am I?
I simply can't.
God.
It's like we're the only ones awake in the whole world.
Marty, please, you're married. It hasn't stopped him before. It hasn't stopped him this entire game. Dude, I want to see if we can call our boy Lois one last time, even though he's outside.
This is just to see the end of
Thank
the
you for
game, I
5,000
swear.
biddies, Kiburo. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it together. No, did I type his number wrong? Or is he ignoring us? He's like, I'm right downstairs. You do not need to call me. Nope, it is. He ignored us. He ignored our call. This is so sad. All right.
I'm pretty, am I?
Yes.
You know, pulling the trigger was the toughest decision of my life.
You mean when you shot me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't hard, because you thought you'd kill me.
Not at all, Sonny. I knew you'd survive. I wanted it to be a permanent injury and hurt like
What?
fucking hell. But I knew that everything would change from then on.
That something was gonna break between us?
Yeah. And that I was never gonna be the same either. With that shot, I also gunned down who I was, you know?
It really did hurt like hell.
I know.
I almost bled to death.
Almost was the goal.
Okay, Marty.
Did you manage to forgive me since then?
Well, what hurt me wasn't what you did. I mean, of course it did, but what hurt the most was you
What
not trusting
happened?
me.
Just lay it all
That you
out.
didn't believe me.
Not until you pulled the trigger. At that moment, I knew you were right. Ah, Cluck.
Yeah, cluck. Alright, enough sentimental crap. We have an insane rat waiting to be put behind bars, and a woman you gotta get.
What?
Come on, Sonny.
Dude, we're not gonna get her.
Oh, well. Cluck again.
She's gonna get us somehow.
You didn't have the chance to tell me what happened to your brother.
He left Clawville, and I haven't talked to him since.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I received an unexpected letter 2 weeks ago from the Sura province. Someone dropped it off at my door.
Sura.
Was it him?
He wrote the letter, that's for sure. I could smell the jungle when I opened it. But whether he was the one who delivered it, I don't know.
Marty
Have
has
you
good
tried to
nose.
find him?
He'll find me if he wants to, Sonny. I know he's not guilty, and that's enough.
But he's still wanted in Clawville, right?
Yeah,
Well, I'm sorry for playing a part in all of this.
I know, Sonny. The past is the past.
You know, you've truly changed, Marty. You tried to hide it, but you've changed.
Thanks, boss.
Just, don't call me boss, okay? We're partners. I've also forgiven you, you know?
I don't remember asking for it.
I'm not mad anymore.
Blow me, Sonny. You always have to have the last word?
Of course not.
Fight it out.
I've also forgiven you.
I'm pretty...
I see.
Alright, I guess that's all with him. Do we go now? Anything else? Hey Lois, I called you. Why didn't you answer? Alright, we got a couple of time locations that we can go to. Let's check out every location one last time then, I think. I think we're about to reach like the big finale.
You know, Sonny, few places are as cozy as the hot dog at dawn.
But it's not
You
open.
have a point.
The
Are we gonna break
silence,
in?
The fog, the sunshine slowly devouring the sleeping city.
The smell.
Yeah, the Cobbler District has its own distinctive aroma, that's for sure. But wait, do you smell that?
Ah, it seems Zip is ready with
He was
the first
released?
batch of coffee.
That's waiting only for us, my friend.
Or is he just recounting it in the past?
Well,
No, he is
he's
here.
out. He's brave
What the
indeed.
fuck is
or an
actually
idiot.
here?
Often the same, Marty, and you should know. Why don't you hire a cook, Zip, or at least a dishwasher? I know just the guy. Strapping young lad, got quite a big mouth, but he's not that bad, though he does smell like chicken.
Don't you mean that Marty guy? I heard horrible things about him.
They say he names all his guns.
He's a flop with chicks.
Hits first, asks later.
Yeah, a real chicken shit.
Hey, I'm right here.
We know, Marty. That's why it's fun.
Yeah, blow me, both of you.
I love them.
I'm gonna try the food here one day.
Oh, you have to die of something, right?
No, it can't be that bad. Though, I'm sure old Zip's not making
you guys
it
for the
out
hype
of
train.
premium faux meat.
You have such a delicate way of putting things. You can be glad if he's not serving you one of your relatives.
You're right about that.
They're so good, Pixel's Go Tank. They're so good.
Yeah, it's more Marty.
Right, we'll just look over everything one more time.
Did you know that Caston Mavis is gonna play here next week?
Oh no!
You hear that, Sonny? It's a sign. We can't die tonight.
Yeah, you guys have to go! Oh, Zip!
Hear that, Marty? It's a sign. We can still die tonight.
Shut up! Why did I have to raise their own death flags like
For a
this?
second, I believed he was actually gonna play here.
At the hot dog near Roachtown? Really?
Not here, you know? Bum, bum. He does. He does look like Rocket Raccoon. He even has the scars. Big stretch. So good, dude. Can't look at it anymore. Oh, the OST of the game is just immaculate, man.
Hey, Zip, listen here. This coffee, it's 2 days old.
Can I drink it?
And?
Nothing.
There's no such thing as health regulations in the 40s.
I had such a feeling.
Such a feeling. I thought the king was gonna show up at some point. I really fucking did.
I had such a... You said it, not me.
Were there new songs in there? There were a couple. We clicked through them. Maybe they'll let us go back and just listen to them sometime. It's so good. Anything else? Nope. That's it. Let's look at them.
Let's say hi to the old trash panda.
You mean a last goodbye, right?
Why are we both resigned to this?
He just stands there, waiting for his fate. Zip's a ballsy guy, I gotta admit. Hello, Zip. I see they kicked you out.
You know, Sonny. They told me I could stay in there for 48 hours if I wanted.
Well,
But I
maybe
was
you
too
should've done
badass for that.
Shit, I had enough. Fuck it. You understand? When you interrogated me, you opened my eyes. I don't give a shit
Oh,
about
shit,
about
Zip.
Whistler and his henchmen. Let them come if they want. It's not gonna be easy for them. You can be sure of that.
That's the Zip we know and love.
Thanks, Marty. So, why you here?
One last coffee before the end.
Are you going to get him?
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the rat by the tail. No screwing around. No playing it nice.
Ah, I see Ibben's really got to you.
Just Sonny. I'm like this all the time.
Yeah, that's true. And what do you expect will happen when you get there?
They'll either let us in, or we'll blow open the doors and go in guns blazing. How hard can it be?
Well, I'm not sure you know what you're up against, boys, but it's your funeral. I'm just glad I got to know the legendary chicken police.
Hey, don't write us off yet.
I'm just getting ready for all possibilities, Marty. Hey, chicken coppers,
Yeah?
Yeah, Zip?
take care of your feathers for me, okay?
Aww.
Will do, Zip.
Don't worry. I'll protect this smelly old bird.
He just stands there. All in all, thanks, Zip. You've been a great help.
You have very integral to
You two
mystery.
boys, you really opened my eyes. If I see Wessler again or any of his goons, I'm gonna pluck 'em
Holy
right
shit,
there.
Zip.
I'm not sure that's what we're suggesting.
The fly guy's gone. Oh, he took off the warning.
Ah, old Zip's finally come to his senses.
I think we may have got to him.
We get to everybody, Boss Bird.
Or maybe he forgot to put it back up.
It's a pleasant surprise, that's for sure.
Yeah, he used to have a sign up here that said no insects allowed, which is racist in this world.
Hello, Big Boss.
Hail to thee, O father of all syrups. Don't look into its light, Sonny.
Okay. That was really somber after such a lighthearted interaction. The hive.
Roachtown stirring.
Thank the gods we're not going to be here when it's fully awake.
I think the buzzing of the hive has its own charm, you know?
Yeah, from afar, on a postcard maybe. But for real? Huh, thanks but no thanks.
It seems so peaceful now, huh? Like a sleeping big cat. Peaceful now, but
You mean...
yeah. I admit, I miss her.
Really?
But I'm also a little afraid to go home to her.
I'm not surprised, since she hasn't heard from you in days.
Marty, do you
She's
love
gonna
her?
Pluck you, Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sounds really excited about
I
it.
must be crazy, but I love this city.
She almost finished.
I didn't know you spoke French, Marty.
Fuck. Oops.
Maybe tonight.
You'll succeed. Sorry, my mouse sometimes double clicks when I don't want it to.
Does it still work?
Who knows? Maybe Zip's keeping it for decoration, or living in it.
I can easily imagine. Poor bastard.
Once this broken down old car was new and shiny. Am I a...
No, that's the same thing he said like 50 times. He compares himself to every single broken thing in this town. Alright, we checked in on Zip. We're gonna go check where the Deborah was murdered.
So, we're looking for more evidence?
No, I was just thinking we could take another look. You know, just in case.
Get the full lore.
Okay, sure. But
Don't even ask, Marty.
you're really becoming sentimental.
One more word and I swear I'm...
Yep, I'm gonna shut it.
I just want to see them duke it out. Are we all broken down old cars?
Well, they couldn't even manage to scrape it off.
Useless pincushions.
They're always half-assed, Sonny. You drive me crazy.
Would you do
Leave
it?
them be. Your record is perfect. You've been on the force for 15 years. Almost 10 of that with me.
Oh, he rounded up this
That's why I deserve a
time.
medal.
Get out. Wind down. Resign. Become... well, let's see. Anything.
If you only knew how much I've thought about that. But I'm simply not good at anything else. Either I'm a gangster or a cop. I've got too much of a backbone to be a gangster.
Also to be a cop, Marty. That word.
The bird's the word, though.
You don't want to go in there just like that. It's a closed crime scene.
I hope you're just messing with me, Marty.
Of course I'm messing with you. Let's get inside there and see how much the boys have messed up the place. You know, Sonny...
They didn't mess it
when
up
we
at
entered
all.
the room and saw the girl...
Is there not like chalk?
Yeah, her body. I called you every name in the book inside my head. I just had enough, you know? I wanted to quit.
What kept you with me? Was it just curiosity?
No. I just wanted to see your downfall, boss. I wanted to be there when you met your end, get humiliated or even shot.
Oh my god,
Wow.
the spite.
Well, thanks for your honesty, Marty.
But then everything changed on the ship.
On the ship? Why there?
I don't know. Being tied up with you, waiting for certain death. I know I lashed out at you, but in
Oh my
truth,
god.
I felt there was no place I'd rather be. It was my place on that fucking burning ship.
Oh
with
my
you,
god,
Even if we
stop!
both died there. Know what I mean?
I think I do, Marty. I think I do.
God. Just kiss homie.
So, I guess there's nowhere to go but
Oh my
forward,
god!
huh?
Nothing left to do but
Oh my
kill a
god, they
rat
both looked away!
as the chicken
Please!
police.
You have to live
the
through
last
this
time.
and get
For
married.
the last clucking time, partner.
Oh my
Swear.
god.
I swear.
All right, let's hit the road.
Their bond transcends life. Oh god. Oh my god. Please. I loved them. I hope nothing bad happens to them. Please. Okay. Alright. Copium. Copium. Whatever happens, happens. The last clucking time. No!
Natasha became even more mysterious with every detail we learned about her.
You fell for her hard, huh?
It's nothing like that, Marty. I only met her one time. It just makes me crazy if I can't solve something. And she's something I just can't solve.
Maybe you have to accept this one, Boss Bird. That woman's out of your league.
But you know who's in
From
your
a
league?
different world
Me.
entirely.
Yeah, you're probably right. Who are you? Who are you really?
Sleep well, Riboku. Let's see. Weird painting.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
I think that one's still the same as last time.
Human, huh? My partner loves these weird things.
You're who?
I got a new partner when you left.
When Blood Boil fired me.
Sure, when you were fired. His name is Melvin.
He sounds
Little
so
greenhorn of an
offended and
otter.
jealous.
And where exactly is he?
I have no idea. We worked together for one day. Then I told everyone I wasn't gonna
Oh
work
my
with anyone but
god.
you.
But you hated me.
Yeah. I was even a little afraid they'd call you back. But Blood Boil got it, so he let me work alone.
That feels strangely comforting.
Oh my god, I'm so glad to hear, like, about their life in between.
So Marty has a partner, so what? I'm not jealous. You are.
I need them to just hug. Just hug one time. I need a CG of them just holding each other tenderly. I just wanted to see two homies in love. No chalk? Or white lines or white tape or anything? But that's the funnest part of a crime scene.
Any better?
Not really.
I'm curious about how they killed her. There were no injuries on her body as far as we could see.
Well, if all goes well, we'll learn about that soon.
Or not.
Or not. Wouldn't be the first time.
Phone's here. This is where we stage that phone call.
The phone's dead.
Oh, fair. Anything else? Nope. Alright, that's another location revisited. Hot dog, done. Mullen. Next, let's do Mullen.
Well, if we have anything else to ask the old beaver, this is the last chance.
Hey, don't steal my style.
Just learning from the best.
Why
me
are you
give you
guys
some
both
advice.
so resigned?
Don't.
You know, if we survive this, we might need a couple of good lawyers.
You could be right about that, Marty. Who do you think will sue us first? Wessler or the PD?
My bet's on good old Blood Boil.
I'll take it.
Sued by the department, huh?
Maybe it would have been better if I chose the legal profession.
Oh
Then
my-
I'd have killed myself a long time ago.
Dude, shut the fuck up. I couldn't. You can't be saying shit like that, man. Oh my god, dude.
I have a feeling if a nuclear bomb fell on the city, this place would still be standing.
Yeah, and Mullen would be there too, even if there were no one left to buy
He's immortal.
newspapers.
He's timeless.
Oh, that's quite romantic, Sonny honey.
Extremes
Sorry,
are always
honey.
romantic, Marty, my boy. Will we buy a newspaper here tomorrow?
Yeah, I can already see us on the next front page.
Or maybe in the obituaries?
Ah, you
They're
cranky,
so on the
croaking
nose
old
with
crow.
this. They're not even trying to hide it.
Hope Marty's gonna be right.
Oh, look what I found.
Furry gods. Another chicken police story.
Whoa, freshly
And
published?
One of my favorites too. Meredith
Oh, never mind.
outdid
Not
herself
freshly
when she wrote
published.
This one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know, Sonny, you could read one day. They're not as bad as you think.
If it's about me and you, then I want none
And
of it,
you.
thanks. Reality's more than enough.
Just one hug. I'm bargaining here.
You're still mad at Meredith, aren't you?
That woman screwed us over. She was supposed to write true stories based on our real notes.
But they were sensationalized.
Yeah, maybe she didn't want her readers dying of boredom. Anyway, The Fly in the Soup, The Bloody New Year's Eve,
Bloody
and
New
The
Year's
Seventh Rule
Eve.
of Predation are all based on reality.
Yeah? And the other 7?
Nothing's ever good enough for you, huh, old fart?
Maybe once I'm retired, I'll read one of those chicken police novels.
Oh, that'd be nice. A way to like catch up on your old life.
And good old Mullen
Thank you,
is
everybody, it's
still on
Rex.
duty.
Right now,
Eternal,
these
like
future
the
three-piece
Knights of
meals are
Clawville.
in one of two modes. Marty, I want to put my beak on your beak. Or
3-piece
Marty,
meals.
we're going to fucking die. Say your prayers, get your affairs in order, and just accept it.
Shut up, Aerorex. I mean, you're right. Which way is it gonna go? You need to bang one last time.
And the pain in my back.
Anything else?
At least there are some safe places left in the city.
There's no such thing as a safe place, Marty. Remember that, and you won't be too disappointed.
Furry god, Sonny. Never had
Furry
anything
gods
nice
is
to say.
uncanny every time.
No, never.
Albert
Does the
Wesker.
name Albert mean anything to you?
I know multiple Alberts, Sonny. Which one do you mean?
Albert Wessler.
I see you're in a funny mood, Sonny boy.
I'm not joking, Mullen, but I'm surprised there's something I
Oh,
know
no, a
and
lot of
you
people
don't.
know about his twin brother.
And who is this Albert anyway? Ibn Wessler's hidden son, maybe?
Even better,
Mullen
my
knows
friend,
everything.
His secret twin brother.
Oh, you walked into trouble there.
I was hoping
Mullen's
you could
laugh
tell me
every
something
time.
useful about him.
I can, Sonny boy. Avoid him. Avoid the whole Wessler family. Those who happen upon secrets that deep sink without a trace.
Well, I used to be a
Infinity,
professional
welcome to
swimmer,
Ghosting Family.
didn't you
Thank you so
know?
much for your sub.
No,
Hope
I
enjoying your
didn't.
stay.
I
Enjoy Blooded
lied.
2.
Shit post with Reiyu pegs.
And watch ad free, homie.
Insane Asylum.
What do you know about that asylum? What's it called?
Since there's only one of those around Clawville, I know which one you mean, Sonny. It's an ancient mansion, easily around 100 years old for sure. Or more. Well, what do you want to know about it anyway?
We actually just got out
The
of
homies
there.
are pegging you as is custom.
That
Welcome.
explains everything.
Seriously, what do you know about it?
The place is self-sufficient in theory, but in reality, the Crown maintains it. No one knows the exact reason why, but according to gossip, they used to keep someone in there. Someone who was either part of the royal family or just very close to the fire. But who knows? Maybe it's just a legend.
Well, they say we're legends too, and we're standing right in front of you. Am I right?
What can I say then? This whole city is full of legends.
Damn, what a way to paint the city. Albert's letter.
This Albert, he had to paint a picture of Natasha at his brother's request.
Let me guess. He fell in love with her.
Oh,
Yeah,
Classic.
huh? Then he killed his brother and took his place.
Yeah, well, that's a classic too. So, you're telling me who goes by Ibn Wessler is not really Ibn Wessler?
Exactly. He's Albert, a dangerous lunatic.
I like
with
how we're
multiple
just telling all of this to him.
personality disorder.
Ha ha, lads, I guess that Miss Marble's going to write another one of those novels about this.
You mean Meredith? Oh, that's just what we need.
Once you sold your soul, it's too late to cry about it, sonny boy.
That's what I keep telling him.
I know the voice acting in this game. I cannot praise it enough.
Do you know Dr. Quetzal?
Do you mean Professor Quetzalcoatlus? Yeah, now you laugh at this, but we went to university together.
You did what?
Do I not look the type to you?
No, well, I didn't mean that. I just didn't know you went to university.
I studied psychology, sonny, only I forgot to graduate. That's when my father died.
So that's why you know the animals so well.
No, I know them well because I have a newspaper stand and I talk to hundreds of animals each day. And I listen to the everyday problems of almost all of them. There's no better lesson in animal studies.
You surprise me every time, old beaver. And what do you know about him? Can he be trusted?
I always love the old and wise
You're afraid he
trope.
screwed you. He looks like a terribly dishonest snake, but don't let your prejudices overshadow what your wattle tells you. Quetzal's one of the kindest-hearted and most honest animals I've
Aw.
ever known.
That's good to know, Uncle Mullen. Or rather, Professor Mullen.
Hey, 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 don't get cocky with me, little chickie.
Alright, Wessler Residency.
What do you know about the Wessler Mansion, Uncle Mullen?
That if you're about to go there, bring a tank with you. Or two.
Dangerous, you mean?
Dangerous? It's a fortress, so it is. Giant walls, watchtowers, and of course, Wessler's hired thugs are waiting for you there.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's a beautiful place, I must admit. At least you'll kick the bucket with mouths hanging open in wonder.
That's something.
Good attitude, my lad. Keep it.
Anything
Hey,
else?
old man. Sun's not even up yet.
And I already heard that one. And next location. What is next? The house. Boobo's place. Yo, we get to see our buddy Boobo, the owl. The owl doctor who's obsessed with death.
All this marvelous stuff, huh? Closing sale at the charlatan's shop.
I wasn't asking for your opinion, you croaking crow.
Hey, oh, careful with the racist remarks, will you?
Vice has arrived, I see.
Ah, clucking monkey.
What'd you say, Martin?
I said I'm clunky.
You fucking said what? Oh my god. Shut up, Marty.
Witch doctor.
Like clunky. Anatomical picture.
It's almost unbelievable that Boobo was once a real doctor. It's almost unbelievable.
Yep.
I remember how beautifully you played.
Will she play for us?
Come on, Sonny.
Yes, very thick bear.
It was a long
Ursula the
time
Urson.
ago.
I want to know the details.
Ursula used to play the piano at a place called the Coconut Cauldron every weekend. It was a lovely place.
And she was a lovely little thing, too.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it, Doc.
Oh, boys, enough.
But she sounds flattered.
How are your secret experiments coming on, Doc?
That's why they call them secret.
I see.
Next time I'll play something for you. I promise.
What about this
I hope there's
time?
gonna be a next time.
Said the dead man.
Next time I'll play
God.
something.
It's just
I'm
so
not gonna
on the
set
nose with
foot
it.
in there. I'd have to arrest the old
Literally just
owl.
booping your nostril.
Memories, huh?
I remember every day. Mostly because I've had a limp ever since.
Next time, tell your partner not to shoot you with a shotgun.
Well, that's very good advice, Boobo. Thanks. I wish I'd heard it before.
Yeah, Caesar, I think it's just a reference to that. That's super cool, isn't it? Caesar says that in, there's a Hungarian 1970s cartoon with an owl doctor and a bear nurse called Ursula. The dog has the same name? Really? Boobo?
No hard feelings?
What can I say, boys?
She's
I have
mad
a
at us
big
for
soft
keeping her
heart.
husband busy on New Year's
do,
Eve.
Ursula.
Would you like a nice hot cup of tea?
No, thanks. We just came to say goodbye.
Why? You going somewhere? Traveling?
No, we're just visiting a nice place. In
Why
the
are
city.
they like this?
Sonny's gonna die.
My
Shut up,
God,
Marty.
Marty!
So it's a
Marty's
cake.
just telling people.
Well, be careful, boys. I'm sorry I snapped at you the last time.
You don't need to say that, Ursula. We deserved it.
You're a good boy, Sonny. And Marty's a downright saint.
Oh, come on, Ursula. Stop that.
Marty's voice actor is my favorite.
Sometimes I think about what a hot and popular gal Ursula used to be.
She is now. She
How is the
remains
old
to be.
owl?
He's old and grumpy, but he's always like that.
Wait a minute. Isn't he supposed to sleep now?
He is. I mean, Reginald's never truly asleep. Not entirely. He just shuts down.
Even now?
Yes.
I gotta see that.
Sometimes.
Take care of yourselves, boys.
Will do, Auntie Ursula.
Hey, don't be saucy, young man.
Saucy, huh? Oh, Daddy, Daddy Boobo.
Good evening, Papa Boobo. Good evening, Papa Boobo.
Oh, damn. Last time, our duo, like, bantered back and forth as Daddy Boobo and Son. It was so fucking funny. I was hoping they had, like, one more skit prepared.
The old owl looks a bit tired.
Because it's the
Us too.
morning?
I'm not sure I dare look in the mirror right now.
Don't do it, Marty.
You look ugly as shit right now, Marty. I've really been through it.
Hey, Boobo.
Oh. He's dead asleep.
Hello,
with
old
his
man.
eyes open. What's
Is
with the
he
moans?
asleep?
But his eyes are open.
Boobo!
Hey, what is it? I wasn't sleeping.
You were something.
Oh,
What the hell are you doing here, chickens?
Sonny wanted to say hi before he suffers an unpleasant death of lead poisoning later tonight.
Would you shut the clock up, Marty? You're not funny.
I am a little bit.
You're going to Wessler's, huh?
Bingo. We're gonna put an end to this madness.
try to stop this expression.
Or you're stirring up an even bigger madness, am I right?
Well, that's
Joel,
always a
how you
possibility.
doing?
Get
Welcome,
yourself
welcome.
killed
Homies,
for
check out
all
Joel.
care, but
I love him so
don't
much.
Come here covered in blood, because I'm not gonna open the door for you, I swear.
Oh, thanks for the support, old fart.
Don't mention it, you old gizzard.
God.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure,
Martin?
why not?
Of course, Boo.
From the guy who doesn't understand
Go on.
infinity.
Take care of the old rooster, okay?
That's all I ever do, Doc.
Can I give you a piece?
Okay. I guess that's it then. Try one more.
care of
Yeah.
yourself.
Anything else in the room? No. Well, back we go then. I think we went everywhere. We went to Hot Dog, Mulla's newsstand, Hotel Atlas was where we started. I can check Hotel Atlas one last time though.
I've also forgiven you.
Yep, the same thing here. You lovers, you're so sweet, Joel. Joel, you can kiss Kiryu from Yakuza 2. I have the emote for you to do it. To the Western residency, we are tying this case closed. It's happening, you guys. We're getting to the grand finale. You can do it, Joel. You can kiss Kiryu from Yakuza. Yeah! Let's go, Joel! Let's go, Pee hurt me! We did it! We aligned their lips! Yeah! I drew those, Joel. I drew two homies kissing. Yeah! The sandwich! Man, bold of you to put yourself in the middle there, Joel. They're doing Eiffel Tower above you. Alright. You guys ready? You guys ready for the grand finale? I'm excited to see how this lines up. And you know there has to be like one more twist that none of us has expected in here somewhere. Bane, we're facing the wrong ways. Alright.
The sun was shining, and all the ducks were in a row. I felt ready. The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together.
I know, I wish we had a
A
Tommy gun.
revealing glance
when we
or a
needed it.
careless word, and I'd have the answer. I
Ivan's
knew
head
we
is
were in the
really
right
big.
place. I knew it was nearly over. Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go, go straight ahead.
Are we gonna see the goons one more
What
time?
could possibly go wrong?
So good. So close to retirement,
Here I am,
please. They have to
Natasha.
live.
I hope you're
It's
waiting
green.
for me.
Oh my god, it's green.
Furry gods. I knew he was rich, but
He sees life around him now that he's
Half
close
the
to
city
death.
is in his hands, Marty, and half the Council of 12.
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Wessler's expecting us, and Natasha too, I hope.
You hope?
If I'm right, she could be our only chance of survival.
Lovely prospects, huh?
I've had worse.
Really?
Oh my god, look at this place. Greenhouse? Can't really make it out, to be honest.
Oh, this place has its own greenhouse. What do you think's inside?
Green.
100% humidity and unbearable heat.
Not
You want to
like
wrestle in
that.
there?
Could they be growing rarities in there?
Or maybe some
Marijuana?
chicken-eating giant flower
What?
monsters.
What? Oh, you just made that up.
Marty
right?
wasn't sure.
Nah, I'm sure there's no such thing.
Right? There's no such thing. Tell me there's no such thing, Sonny.
Do you remember that case? When that old weasel met us in a greenhouse just like this one.
Of course I remember. We barely talked for 5 minutes, but you drank 2 full glasses of brandy with that old
In
guy.
5 minutes?
I needed hydration. It was boiling in
Hydration.
there.
Hydration, huh?
Oh my god.
A real jungle grows
Sonny
in the
has a
middle
drinking
of
problem.
the concrete jungle.
And the poet is lost in the jungle.
Rat night.
Huh, one of Wessler's ancestors, maybe.
Wessler's ancestors were poor cobblers. More likely, this represents what he thinks of himself.
I wonder how chivalry is compatible with organized crime.
Ibn was planning to leave the underworld.
Yeah.
When his twin brother tore out his tongue, poked out his
No,
eye,
no,
killed
no.
him,
That was
and
Albert
took his
probably
place?
planning to leave the underworld.
Yeah.
Or not?
Must be some famous historical figure. How are you with history?
Not so good.
You know, I've always been fascinated by the Founding War, especially the last great battle between the Alliance and the Swamp Clans.
Don't believe the tales they tell about the war, Marty. There's nothing glorious or beautiful in it. Just endless suffering and misery.
And a lot of money, of course.
That too.
Maybe one day you'll get your own statue at the PD, boss. I can almost see it now.
Not
Yeah.
while blood boils alive.
Not while not
yeah,
while our
that's
budget is
true.
this low.
Maybe one day.
Nice quality of life thing in this game I wish they had is like if I don't know, just an indication that you've exhausted all the dialogue somewhere. Because I want to get all of it. I just worry I'm gonna miss it and I end up clicking on the same thing way too many times.
What the hell is it?
Upstream panel, welcome on my Ghostling.
A freaking
Been transferred for 11
lighthouse?
months. Welcome,
I
welcome
think
back.
it's a monument to an enormous ego, Marty.
Well, anyone who builds a tower this big must be trying to compensate for something.
Or he just has too much dough.
Same thing.
It's a long way down.
Well, we could finally find out if you can fly or not. Wanna try?
Oh my god. Not here. We have to use our life in a more useful way.
Quite
Fancy
the
car.
steed, isn't it?
Seems nowadays organized crime pays well in Clawville.
Are you surprised? The chicken police retired.
Well, they say the team's back together again.
Nah, that's impossible.
Dude, I have that song Chicken
yeah.
Attack stuck
It's
on loop
true.
in my head. You know the, like, I don't know, it's a Shmoyoho video, but it's like, just a guy yodeling about Chicken Attack. God. I hate that song so much. It's on loop in my head right now. I'm haunted by it.
We could also drive around in one of these, huh? You think we would have made it as gangsters?
I don't think so, Marty. We're born to be suckers.
Honest suckers, at least.
Same thing.
Is this a mansion? Or a grand palace?
Or a small city.
Well, if it comes to hide and seek, old Wessler will have an advantage.
A serious advantage. Look at all these plants. It's like nature's claiming back what's hers.
He's so focused on the plants.
Amazing.
Strange how someone so rotten inside, like Wessler, can still dream something so beautiful to surround himself with. Look at all these plants.
Just... And onward.
Hey, not so fast, chickens.
You're not gonna shoot us?
He didn't mean to be rude, it's just his terrible habits, as you may already know.
So polite.
Look who's here.
What a surprise. Our biggest fans.
What do you think? Should we give them our autographs?
Please tell me there's gonna be a glorious shootout.
If we're lucky, Marty. If we're lucky.
Oh my god. They're just fantasizing about it now.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in.
Funny, I don't recognize them.
Well, maybe if they had some guns with them? Tommy guns?
Oh yeah, now I remember. The two suckers in the luxury van you shot to pieces. Twice.
Exactly.
What are you doing here, chickens? Would you like us to finish what we started?
I thought you'd be eager to do
We'd love
it.
to have fun with you boys, but we need to talk to your boss. And while we're at it, the lady of the house is also expecting us.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so horny.
Don't fucking call it that, Marty!
Is that right, Gabriel?
Marty!
Get the hell out of our sight while there are still feathers on your skin, chickens.
Easy, pal. We're not even here anymore. Until next time, boys.
Do you sense that, Sonny?
Hostility?
I do sense something. A case of hyper-stupidity.
Oh my god.
Utter incompetence.
You're right.
Don't shit with me, you foul. It won't work well for you. I'm afraid my partner speaks the truth, gentlemen.
Such tall and handsome creatures, aren't they, partner?
Sure are, partner.
Even Archibald seemed kind of offended by that one.
Do you sense that, Sonny?
Okay.
This must lead to Wessler and Natasha's suite.
Let's get the big guns out and kick the door down.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
Oh, my trigger finger's itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
Relax, Marty. Someone is gonna pay. Tonight.
Yeah, just don't let it be us.
But we're like flipping a coin right now. We're like, what are the chances we die?
It's like the vegetation's trying to suffocate these beautiful walls.
Maybe it will. Maybe in 100 years, nothing will be here but plants. An endless, planet-sized jungle.
That's quite a dark thought.
Yeah, it is.
Man. It's just like after a whole game with no color, this place pops out so much. It's beautiful.
It's like some ancient virus is poisoning the place.
Do you mean the plants or Albert?
Both, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Olivia. Olivia's front facing is super uncanny.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see Olivia here.
She's real close to Wessler. But how much does she know?
Much more than me, I guess.
That wouldn't be hard. Maybe you should talk to her. She was your girlfriend after
For
all.
a day.
We only had 2 dates, and they weren't great.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, I just realized a little bit of feather pops out there. That means the feathers do go all the way down, at least to his wrists.
Ah, what a pleasant
It's Olivia!
surprise. Hello, Olivia. Sweetie.
Get lost.
What did you say, ma'am?
Turn around and get the hell out of here now. If you want to make it out with feathers and
No, I'm here to stir shit up.
Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
Martin.
Huh?
Don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger, and also her.
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk to Mr. Wessler and Miss Katsenko.
You really don't understand, do you?
Oh?
What do they not understand, Olivia? So
They did not have to make that a cutscene, but they did.
Our guests don't understand.
I was trying to tell the detectives that Mr. Wessler's very tired and doesn't welcome guests this early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes himself. I'll entertain them until then.
Entertain
Thank
them.
you, Miss,
Both of us at the same time.
Katsenko.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
Martin? It's all right, Olivia. These gentlemen are my friends.
Yes, Miss Katzenko. I tried to warn you.
Thanks, Olivia?
She hates us.
You know, I had a dream before we came here. I saw Natasha with a bloody mouth.
She tore our jugular out.
Red claws.
And? What does that tell you?
I don't know, Marty. I admit it. I haven't been this on edge for a long time.
I'm just angry. Truth is, I'm not entirely sure why.
Are you
Your sense
jealous?
of justice kicking in?
More like my sense of don't fuck with the chicken police. There she is, the femme fatale.
Yeah, our fate's in her hands.
And what lovely hands they are, huh?
With sharp claws, Marty.
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen. He's rather furious.
This is
Are you
important.
sure this can't wait?
You commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with our combs intact.
She's like, I didn't commission
know
you
who
guys. I
wrote the
commissioned
threats?
you.
Oh, we know much more than that, Natasha. We even
Okay,
know where
Marty.
you used to work. We talked to Madame Savas.
Wild gods.
Why didn't you tell us?
Do you think it's easy for a woman to talk about such things, that she used to be an escort?
Along with Molly?
So you know.
Yeah, I know, Natasha. I also know all of this was a trap.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painfully I could. You weren't even supposed to know.
A lot shouldn't have happened. Poor Deborah shouldn't have had to die.
Oh, yeah.
Dear sweet Deborah.
Cold, stiff Deborah.
Please don't say that.
A price
Oh
worth
my
paying?
god.
You cannot think I had anything to do with that. You just cannot.
You will not
don't know,
convince
Natasha.
me, you minx.
Please, Sonny, tell me, what is going on?
You have to know, right?
Please.
Excuse me for making you wait, detectives. I'm having a rough morning after a long night.
Is that so? Our night was also kinda long.
To put it mildly.
I was just telling the gentleman that you were exhausted, my dear, and they should come back another time. I'll escort them out.
Oh, honey, no need for that. My door's always open to the legendary chicken police. Please, come on in, guys. Let's talk in my room.
Then this way, please.
You just stay here, my darling. I'm sure our conversation will bore you to death.
Oh,
Please,
man.
Go and refresh yourself, or tell Olivia to go make some coffee.
Yes, dear. Whatever you like.
Please, follow me, gents.
Lead on, Wessler. So long, sweetheart.
Goodbye.
Oh, I talk to her one more time? Nope, I can't even.
Come on, Sonny. Deep
They
breath.
won't let you.
Pull yourself together.
Sonny's so hypnotized. He's been compromised.
I tried to warn you.
Did. Oh, it's up here.
This
Architecture.
place is incredible, but it kind of gives me the creeps.
Because you know what lies behind
Do we
the
hear this
beauty.
one?
With Natasha, too?
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, we did. Alright, up the stairs. Oh god, dude. The painting. God. I hate when they just look directly at us. Hamster.
This estate is rather impressive, Mr. Wessler.
Well, thank you.
I suppose it took years and years of cumbersome work to build it.
Yeah. As you say, Mr. Featherland, I'm rather proud of it.
You should be. Whoever built this place has a reason to be proud of himself.
Are you trying to say something, sir?
No, just thinking aloud.
Damn. You might as well just directly say
I
it.
can see you're very attracted to nature. I thought rats preferred the urban environment. Oh, don't take that the wrong way, of course.
Not all rats are the same, Detective. Natasha and I love the closeness of nature. Yeah, especially lately.
I find cold, close walls repulsive.
I don't understand why you're telling me this.
Oh, it's nothing. Not important. I'd just like to grab him and throw him out the window.
Holy shit. Are we high enough? Night table. Fine brandy revolver.
Do you keep a revolver in your bedroom?
Yeah, a bad habit. One who has a lot to lose has a lot to fear.
I agree.
Take your favorite Rex.
Have you been suffering from nightmares recently?
Yeah, no. I sleep like a baby if you want to know.
Really? I've been plagued by them, so I always sleep with my gun.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Fine brandy.
Would you like a drink? This is a rather rare brandy. It lifts the spirits, if I may be so poetic.
Is that why they're
Really?
called spirits?
Tempting, but I need to keep a clear head, Mr. Wessler.
Yeah, I've heard you don't despise a good vintage.
And I've heard you don't despise murder, Wessler. By the way, you've heard right. But everything has its place and time. Drinks, guns, dead bodies, and the truth.
Yeah, I see you're in a poetic mood as well.
He's always in a
More
poetic
like
mood.
Prophetic.
Okay.
And that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
No, that's not how we do business. We're gentlemen.
I really hope so.
That makes sense if Nitty. God, your name is like a dyslexic nightmare for me. I just have to call you Infinity.
It's a little early for that, isn't it?
Yeah. Some people need coffee to start their day, Mr. Featherland. I start with a good brandy.
Damn. You know what? In your place, I'd do the same.
Dun, dun. The music is just going off. The painting. Oh, our book. You guys read this too? Farewell from Fowls. Pricey bed.
Impressive bed. Looks cozy.
You fuck on it?
Sure is better than a cell.
That's right, Marty.
I'm not sure I understand, gentlemen.
God, they're
We'll
being
see
so
about
direct with
that.
this.
It almost gives me the creeps just looking at it.
You better have fucked on this. Shut up, Hanyayo. I know, I can't stop thinking about Hamster now. So cursed. Alright, the painting.
This painting.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes my comb stand up.
I'm not surprised.
But the corner is missing.
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
Well, yeah, this painting's unfortunately damaged. I don't know where the missing piece could be.
You don't know? Well, if you're interested, we know exactly where it is.
Really?
Really. It's here with us.
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat scratch on it.
More like a rat scratch, because it's a monogram.
A.W.
Shut up.
Albert Wessler. He's a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you trying to say? I have no time for your childish charades.
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
God, the edging
It's
continues.
unbelievable how much trouble one single painting can make.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Detective.
I'll make it clear for you soon enough. Be patient, Mr. Wessler.
Morning, generic anime protagonists.
Patience has its limits, you know.
I'm not surprised painting it drove Albert crazy.
It is a beautiful painting. Alright, let's look at him. The man, the myth, the legend.
Interesting. Now that I know who he really is, he doesn't even resemble Ibn Wessler.
Really? No, they sort of look the exact same. I guess it's just, this is your memory of him? What if they actually changed the profile, the image, and I can't tell?
So, what do you want to know? I've heard you've been through a rather eventful few days.
Oh, you have rather good informants.
Yeah, that's true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city. And you are exceptionally resilient. No offense.
None taken. But tell me, are we gonna flatter each other for a long time, or are we finally done with the courting?
Straight to the point. I like it. Yeah, so let's continue like that, shall we? What do you want? How dare you intrude upon me in my own house?
Oh, forgive us. Our moral compass has been confused a little bit after someone tried to kill us several times in the last 48 hours. With fire, with machine guns. I could go on.
And while we're at it, you could answer some of our questions. If you've
Here we
nothing
go.
to hide, you have nothing to fear.
And then we'll just leave you alone.
All right. I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me anyway. So, can we start?
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
New function, ask. Oh boy. We're finally getting to the resolution. Natasha
I have
Kazenko.
no idea what she sees in you, but Natasha's been seriously worried about you.
Yeah, she, really worries more than usual, but it's understandable. Those disgusting messages.
Disgusting, all right. Do you know why that word exactly? Why did they write that specific word everywhere?
Since you've been to the Nile, I guess you know the answer to your question.
Didn't it bother you, Wessler? What Natasha used to do? Surely it must have upset you.
Why? Did it upset you when you discovered your wife did the same thing?
What did you just say?
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me laugh. I know about everyone who ever set foot in that place. I can even tell you who Molly's regulars were, if you're interested.
Damn.
You son of a bitch.
Make a cuck out of him.
Sonny, don't.
You have me now.
Yes, detective?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You're right, Marty. It's not worth it.
You're funny, you know that?
Piece of
About
painting.
the painting.
Yeah. My
He's
brother Albert made it.
lupus.
He's a great talent, but
So ominous.
still,
Makes me brace myself.
he's a rather troubled individual.
Such self-criticism.
What did you say?
My partner means
Thank you
that
so much
you
for thanking
and
gifts
your
of Skates
brother are
Lupus.
very
Thank
much
you, thank
alike.
you. I
Identical
appreciate
twins,
it.
if I'm not mistaken.
The time actually already died earlier.
What does that have to do with the painting?
We'll get to that. Don't worry, Mr. Wessler. So Albert made the painting at your request, is that right? And the one that's in Natasha's room in the Tsar, too.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime in
dude.
itself.
The time isn't dead yet. Look at me. Let's finish the game together, alright?
This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Why do you think so? It's just me, Natasha, and my brother.
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes. But if you already have the right information, suddenly it starts to talk.
Really?
He fell in love with her, didn't he?
Who'd you mean?
Albert, of course. He fell in love with Natasha. All those sessions while he was painting the pictures. Were you there every time?
You mean, me?
You.
No. I mean, while Albert was painting, yeah, but I wasn't there all the time. Albert was there, all along.
And do you think he could have fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you think happened to him? Who tore out his tongue?
Eh, I have no idea.
Did Natasha know about what happened to your brother?
No, of course not.
Do you love beautiful things, Wesley?
Why do you ask that?
Honestly, I don't know if this is Albert now.
You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Stop. Enough. If you want to ask something, ask clearly. Don't play with me. You understand?
We're just doing our job.
Then do it clearly. And quickly. Yeah, I'm really starting to lose my patience.
Albert's letter.
He visited Albert's cell and found
Maybe
something he
he's
seems
managed to
have,
convince himself
forgotten
he
to
is
take with
Ibn.
him in his great hurry.
That's a big mistake.
A classic, even.
What the hell are you babbling about?
This is Albert Wessler's love letter to Natasha.
More like a confession.
In which he tells her he's capable of doing anything for her, even the most horrible things.
Yeah, this letter doesn't prove anything at all. Albert is mad, insane. He's not normal. No one would believe his word, don't you understand?
But they believe yours, right? Because you're not Albert Wessler. You're
Here we go.
Ibn Wessler, aren't you? How good it feels to be in his skin.
How dare you?
Just tell him, Sonny. I'm getting tired of this.
Dancing
You're
around
just a
it.
cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you wanted to. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get Natasha either. Am I right?
What did you just say?
She hates you, doesn't she? She doesn't know. She doesn't understand why, but she hates you.
Oh my God, Sonny! Holy
What do you
shit!
know? What could you possibly know about suffering and loneliness and the darkness? What could you know about hate, huh?
Okay, alright, the questioning. Oh, a gun. How shocking.
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in
I
the
feel like this is a... It's gonna be really hard.
What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see. I didn't have to behave like Ibn. They only had to believe I'm
But
him.
Natasha noticed. You want to wrap everyone around your dirty little fingers at you. Why did you decide to take your brother's place? Well, let's say why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Yeah, as you're curious. From the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you? What a
Don't sweat the
comfortable
timer,
excuse.
homies.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
You can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler, but you won't get far with that.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
Okay. The real time is friends we made along the way. Exactly. Why do you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately? You want to wrap everyone around your dirty little fingers, didn't you? Wait, the answer's the same. Do you ever believe you were Ibn Wessler? Say, why do you have to mutilate him?
Why did you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately?
Envy? Jealousy?
That's an interesting question, you see, but the answer is exceptionally simple. No matter how strange it is for you to understand, I loved my brother.
Weird way of showing your love, Albert.
You can't understand that. He was my everything, the only one who was close to me. Until I met Natasha.
She took your brother's place pretty quickly, didn't she? There's not much room in your heart, as I see it.
Yeah, you're understanding the situation, Detective, but you know, very well it's not that simple. Ibn was my brother. I loved him despite all of his flaws and foul, petty lies. And that's why I couldn't kill him.
Not immediately, you mean?
Unfortunately, tearing out his tongue wasn't enough.
Oh my god.
I've underestimated him.
Tore out his fucking tongue.
Oh, that was just an accident,
Okay.
Mr. Featherland.
Just an accident? You're a dirty, clucking son of a vermin, Albert.
Please, don't be vulgar, Sonny. It's too dangerous in your current situation and doesn't even suit you.
Okay. Oh, that was the wrong choice. Maybe this will be. Maybe we'll have to redo this one. Let's make you have controllers, Albert. You enjoyed tearing out your brother's tongue. How did it feel? I'm gonna ask this one out of the curiosity of my own heart.
Did you enjoy tearing out your own brother's tongue? How did it feel?
Yeah, you think you know everything, don't you? You know nothing. It was a sacrifice of a lifetime. But most are too cowardly to act when the time comes.
On the contrary, it's a cowardly act. Is that why you hate yourself so much, Albert?
Don't call me that, you hear?
I can't help it. That's your name.
Albert Whistler's dead, Mr. Featherland.
I think you're gonna deceive Natasha. That was the wrong choice. What do you think you're gonna deceive Natasha? What would you have done if Natasha found out? Kill her too?
What made you think you could deceive Natasha?
Because Natasha loved Ibn, in her own unique way. Yeah, and if there's anything that can blind an animal, it's love and hate. Everything revolves around these two things.
So
Mr.
poetic.
Featherland.
Is everything black and white to you?
Sunny!
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Everything is gray in this world. Only two things have color.
Love and hate.
I see you understand now, son.
Oh my god, this makes me want to think about all of the things in the game that were colored.
Albert, you're everything I'm not. And I'm everything you're not. Believe me.
I mean, like, that's such an interesting theme. The idea that whatever is painted is something that whatever in this world that is colored is something that our character loved or hated. So that red of the murder scene, something he hated. The like green of her eyes and this beautiful like foliage outside. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to think back on what other things in this game was like colored up to this point.
Yeah, if that makes it easier for you, Detective.
I guess he just means he's just indifferent. That was your plan? Take his place and live happily ever after?
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily ever after.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
His what?
His split personality?
Literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about...
Yeah, that's what I said!
When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you to understand.
That's what I said before. I thought that Albert Wessler inherited this like dog shit role that is in the underbelly of the underworld, and he can't get rid of this title no matter how hard he works. But this was also the only identity he could steal.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but maybe I can turn that cruelty against him.
No choices.
When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Featherland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha. who was shivering under the weight of my gaze.
You simply fell in love with her? End of story?
Take care,
Not in
Davy
the
Jones.
slightest, Mr. Featherland. Love is, just chemistry. What I felt was more than that.
It was
Everybody
chemistry.
thinks that, Albert. But we all feel the same.
Night,
We're
Gilly
just
Werewolf.
fools.
No, Mr. Featherland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then.
He's
just
fully
didn't know it yet.
and he fully believes he is him, or they're like one being now. She copy, you know that? You enjoy leading everyone by the nose, and you. Do you think I can explain everything with Safi? What do you do that made Ibn get you locked up? Ooh, I want to
What
know.
did you do that made Ibn get you locked up?
That's a sharp turn, detective.
It just came to me, you know? Where did it all start? Where did all the hate and jealousy come from?
Jealousy? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Albert. Alone, locked up at the end of the world, while your brother is one of the most influential figures of Clawville, driving an expensive car, living in a mansion, with the city's most desirable woman in his bed. Why wouldn't you be jealous?
Yeah, Albert was jealous of Ibn. Maybe he still is.
He thinks he thinks of himself as like a perfect unity that has
Albert
both
must be out of
sides.
control and dangerous.
What does that mean exactly?
Albert did our mother wrong. Poor old mom. She never heard her fly. But Albert couldn't take that she was praising his brother all the time while Albert was just an unsuccessful, foolish, poor painter.
Oh
What
God.
did you do to her, Albert?
Albert killed her. It looked like an accident, but Ibn knew it wasn't. That was the last straw. Albert had
my
to be
God,
locked up,
that's
and
fucked
he
up.
agreed. He never said no to his brother.
But he never forgot who did this to him either, did he?
Ibn was really good to him. Visited him every week. Did everything he could. Even introduced Natasha in the end.
And that was his downfall.
Both of them, Sonny. And yours, too.
Uh-oh. When did you decide that we two have to die? Did you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert?
Did you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert?
Albert hated himself the most ever since he was born. He idolized Ibn. But every time his brother stood before him, he saw what he could have been himself if he had enough strength. But he didn't. Albert had always been a coward, a pitiful nobody.
And now?
Finally, there's no more Albert. And no more Ibn either. It's only me, and for both of them, I'm perfect.
Can it be that the fear is making you say these things, Albert?
Stop calling me that.
I have to call you something. What should I call you? What name should I use?
I don't know anymore. I don't.
I'm very close to breaking him. But if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant. It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds.
I still like to think that he's just saying this out loud. Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was.
I know that first answer. It's so rough.
Gentle, kind, lively, but still so distant.
You're telling me.
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of charm and grace.
He's so twitchy.
Everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
I think I do, yes.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see?
I thought so.
It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Was?
I think I've corrupted her. She's not that gentle and pure creature I painted on the canvas.
Oh my God, and now you can't handle
I
her.
ruined her. She became rotten under my hands.
I don't think we can win this one. Our detective meter is too low. The quantifiable detective factor is too low.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me. Can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
So poetic.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for a long time. Ibn idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more extreme, and more true than love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling. And infinitely red. Just like love.
You
God, the
know
voice
you're not
acting.
going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so different after all.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert.
Uh-oh. R.I.P. Rusted copper. Albert is Ibn Wessler himself. The madman took his brother's place and is trying to tie up loose ends. If we don't catch him now, maybe it'll be too late. Should we try to retry it? Nah. I said that if I would stick with the first result I got for everything. So let's continue. Let's get shot. Oh, hate. Oh, oh, Natasha shot him. Bro, Cowboy Bebop. Episode 1.
So, you heard everything.
Thank you for the release,
Natasha.
Everything.
Natasha!
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
And thank you. If it weren't for you...
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before
Oh my
firing.
god.
About who to target.
You know,
Thank you so much, Kivaro.
I truly loved Ibn.
But this man wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly,
The cops. But how? How do they know?
I have no idea,
Did
Molly.
you? Oh no.
look at me.
Uh,
What did you call them?
Is it Olivia? Yeah.
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
They will.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
She's about to vanish.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her. Hello, boss.
Hello, boys.
Before you say anything, we can explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already
What?
told me everything.
Monica, what kind of tail did you spin?
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
Thanks, Mon. Should we say we owe you one?
You know already, boys. Shoes are my
I forgot her
weakness.
feet size. Size 36.
We don't want to hear that. And
She
boys,
told us earlier.
Yes, boss.
don't believe you'll get away with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from both of you with all the details. Am I clear?
32
Yes, sir.
keys.
Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us. right after I figure out myself what the hell just happened.
What Marty's trying to tell you is that we had good reason to investigate outside the law. But we're sorry.
What happened to you, Sonny? You're sorry? Did you hit your head?
Character
Why
development.
does everybody keep asking that?
Why indeed?
They have never heard you
So
say
can we go
sorry
now,
in your
boss?
entire life.
Without getting handcuffed?
Don't give me ideas, Santino.
Thanks, boss.
Oh, everyone's here. Let's look at the let's look at all of the objects and then we'll talk to everyone. Can we go back in there? Oh, they're here too. Olivia first then.
Do you think she was part of it?
I don't think so, Marty. She seemed entirely honest. Maybe she was the only one who was honest with us the whole time.
Dragged along by bigger
Maybe right.
personalities.
Hey,
Oh.
Olivia.
Marty?
Jen, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? What were you streaming? What are you up to? I've been a nice cozy stream. I am so sorry. My not a furry pass is blocking the shout out. That's my fault, bro. My bad. Welcome in. How are you guys doing tonight? You're playing golf with your friends. I hope you had a nice, fun stream with your homies. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Let me VIP you while I can access chat. Bam. So, you guys are actually coming in for the end of Chicken Cop, which is Chicken Police. Sorry, I keep forgetting the name of this game. You guys are actually coming in at the tail end of it. Get it? Tail, because they're all fucking animals. The cock cops. Please. Yeah, so buckle in and enjoy the end of the ride. But if you want to avoid spoilers, I get it. But if you're looking at this and you're just like, damn, this looks fucking crazy. What's it about? You can check out the VODs from today and yesterday. And get the full story in a little bit. But if you want to look away from the spoilers, I get it. It's really fucking good. Unironically great. They may be fucking animals, but we're not. Speak for yourself, cat. Alright. Alright, guys. Here we go. We'll continue with it. Have you played it before, Jen? It's so good. The voice acting is amazing. The banter, the writing, the world building is somehow far more intricate than I thought it was going to be. I've been having a blast with this game. I highly recommend it if you like visual novels. All right, guys. So let's see the rest of this play out.
For what exactly?
For trying to save us.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job while I had it. Now my employee is dead, so I don't have a job anymore.
I didn't even think of that.
Of course you didn't.
Can I do anything to help?
I think I'll manage. I always do.
If there's anything at all.
Thank you, Martin.
I think Monica might need another assistant manager. You know, she's really overworked. I think Olivia has shown she's more than competent for that job.
Please tell me there's gonna be a glorious shootout.
If we're lucky, Marty. If we're lucky.
Always check out Jen. She's so cozy and she's so great.
We're honestly very sorry it had to end like this.
Yeah, this peacefully.
For myself, I'm glad, gentlemen. I would have sincerely regretted it if we had to shoot both of you, but unfortunately, that seemed to be the only solution to this rather nasty situation. Fortunately, it didn't turn out that way. Joyful.
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long, chickens. Whistler may be dead, but his empire still won't crumble.
Sure.
Look at that. He can talk.
I've only seen the two of you.
Complex sentences too.
You guys talk a mean game about him, but I don't see his other goons.
I hope we'll meet again, gentlemen.
So do I, Shakespeare. And while you're sitting in your cell, you could teach your famous manners to your friend, too.
Maybe I will. Mr. Featherland.
Still so well spoken, Archibald.
So long, guys.
Hey, Bosco.
Look at that. The mongrel caught himself some big game.
Now he can wag his tail.
Yuck.
Why have to be like that?
The catch of a lifetime.
Alright. So how you doing, Bosco?
You're a good boy, Bosco. Nice work.
You know, folks, somebody's gotta take care of the real police work while you're tearing up the city.
Sorry for the mess, Bosco, but you know us.
At least it was stylish.
Unfortunately, I do.
How did you
And there were
catch
2
them?
shootouts.
After the gunshot, I was sure these two would show up. They have a habit of doing that.
They were already in cuffs before then, Sonny. We had the house surrounded. If you could have hung on, maybe nobody would have died.
Hey, a second longer and it would have been us.
That's your story?
Pluck you sideways, Bosco.
I wonder if there's like a alternate ending where you can save him. Ibn, I mean, since he died in this unfortunate ending. Alright. Look at Monica.
I don't know if I've ever seen Monica in daylight.
This means she's real, not just the ghost of the police station.
The ghost of this all to
You
work.
can finally ask her out on a date.
I didn't even hear that. Thanks again, Mon. If not for you, those fur heads would have put holes in us.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
Well, actually, that wasn't us.
Then who was it?
I'll just see how we can get alternate endings after.
Really?
If there are any.
I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was for us too, believe me. How did you know we were here?
I always pay attention, Sonny. And because I know you like you are my own
Oh,
nestlings.
God.
No.
Monica.
I love it when you say pretty little things like that.
Marty, shut the fuck
I'll
up.
get used to it, Marty.
So, what's your shoe size?
Was it 36 or was it 32?
35.
35! We're both
I like high
wrong!
heels. And because there's 2 of you, 2 pairs will do for a start.
This is the least we can do for
you,
her.
darling.
I don't want just anything, Marty. I want shoes.
Yes, ma'am.
I love Monica.
See you at the PD?
At the PD, Mon.
Momika, shut up, Pete! Alright, Blood Boil,
Damn.
what you got for me?
I wouldn't have thought it, but I'm glad the old hound's here.
I'm glad he's here and not pissed off at us.
Damn.
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
No, sir.
Then stop pecking around here.
Yes, sir.
Santino, you're doing that on purpose?
Yes.
No, sir. Never, sir.
Then get the fuck out of here.
Take care, Chin Chin. Thank you so much for sharing your moments with me tonight. I really
Santino,
appreciate it. Get
doing
some
that on
good rest,
purpose?
alright?
No, sir. Never, sir.
Then get the fuck out of here.
That was the same dialogue. Timothy, the scribbler.
Ah, look what garbage the wind brought in.
Good God, is this guy everywhere?
Our faithful chronicler.
He's at every scoop.
Swear I'm gonna hang him someday.
Sonny, come down.
You called him here, didn't you? To witness our grand triumph or our fall.
What? No. You're paranoid, old
Do you guys
bird.
think Marty did it?
You called him.
What?
Let's see.
How the hell did you find your way here, Tim? Always where the trouble is.
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind
I
behind
thought
all
it was
the
gonna be
dark
Lois.
dealings in this city.
I really did.
I wish.
I wish too, because then we could legally throw you in jail.
I love your sense of humor, Sonny.
I wasn't.
Plus, his
joking.
voice is too normal.
So, where did you get the scoop?
Are you kidding me? The whole city's talking about you.
Lois just sounds.
You
I
were
mean, Timothy
quite
just
the
sounds like
mess
some
behind.
dude.
That I admit.
Well, it's a miracle that all of the city's smear sheet journalists aren't here already. Oh, while we're at it, will you give me an exclusive interview?
Clock off, Tim.
Hey!
Anything
Just
else?
one quote, guys. They say you've taken down the whole Wessler Empire.
Damn,
They say-
already?
I say you're full of shit, Tim, and you can quote me on that.
Sorry, is his name Lewis?
Just one quote, guys.
I say
Good. Non-specific American accent team. Exactly, Blank. He's just some dude. Everyone else has like a accent. Let's look at the Rat King.
Maybe one day you'll get your own.
Nope, we already had this one before. Yes.
Look at all these plants.
We've done that one. Natasha?
So, what now? Where to next?
I think I should mourn, right?
You should.
But I don't know what to feel anymore, Sonny.
I understand, Natasha. You know, if
Sonny.
you need
Sonny.
anything,
Yes, I know where to find you.
see you around, sweetheart.
Oh god, they're gonna be
Goodbye,
entangled for the rest of their lives.
What will happen to her now?
I don't know, Marty. I have no
She'll get out.
idea.
Wanna talk to her in private, boss?
No thanks, Marty.
Marty, you are the only thing holding me back.
And what about you, Sonny?
I'll go home and sleep. Maybe for 3 days.
3 days
Try to
sleep.
forget.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. If there's anything I can do.
Then there'll be only
I'm not
118
sorry,
days
Natasha.
retirement.
It's better this way. We find out painful truths, but at least we see clearly now, don't we?
Yes, I think you're right. Thank you.
We thank you, Natasha. You saved our lives.
But it was also me who endangered you in the first place, right?
Well, I won't argue about that.
Alright. It's the same one?
Thank you.
We
Yep.
thank
And then what are we left to do? Alright, more lore in the Codex. The half-century occupation. Since its foundation, an attempt to conquer Clawville has only been made once. The half-century occupation started in 622 and lasted in 677. During this time, the Harrow Empire took over all of Clawville's territories except its colonies, which in the end, with the help of Solasso and Vlavoslavia, took back control over Clawville. Sura province. Clawville has 4 colonies, the biggest and richest of them being the Sura province, home to both a vast jungle and an even bigger savanna. Most of the exotic animals currently living in Clawville are from this province. Founding War. It was a great war between the Alliance and the Swamp Clans that finally decided Clawville's fate and raised the city in the hands of the Alliance among the great colonial powers. This marks the beginning of Clawville's time, meaning it occurred exactly 942 years ago. Only 942 years old, this world. I'm good, Blackhawk. Enjoying the game. Try to figure out who I'm supposed to talk to be freed.
See you at the
At the PD, Mom.
Can't leave though.
Just one.
I say.
If there's anything at all.
Thank you, Martin.
Ah, she should work at the station. There's Hawk at the statue? There was? Oh my god. I totally missed him. Thank you guys.
Not while Blood Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I totally did not see him my first time looking here. I tunnel vision on the fucking rat knights. God, look at his big ol' eyes.
What about him? How the hell did he wind up here?
I don't know, but it's suspicious.
You think someone hired him?
Could be.
Or he just wanted to see out of the curiosity of his own, like, heart.
What about him?
Alright.
know.
Boom, boom, boom. Over here.
You. What are you doing here?
I was just driving around. You know.
Trying to feed your grandpa? So? Was it a case? Were you, maybe investigating us?
What can I say, Sonny? Am I busted?
Did someone hire you to follow us?
I just had to keep an eye on you and not get involved. That's all. I admit
The whole
there were a
time?
couple of crazy situations when it was hard not to.
But you managed somehow, right?
A professional's
Just an
a
observer.
professional, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. So you won't tell us who hired you, whatever we do?
Unfortunately, I can't, my friend.
I made a promise.
You and your promises.
Some people still take him seriously.
You're a real piece of
Watching like a
guano.
hawk the whole
You know
time.
that?
Yeah, Geister.
I've learned everything from you, you old fart.
Mutual respect.
I think I have an idea who hired you, Phil.
Hey, stop it right there. I don't want to know.
Don't want to give it away.
Oh, are you afraid your reaction would give you away?
You wish, pal.
Anyway, it's good to see you here, Hawkeye.
I'm glad you made it out alive. It didn't take you much.
Yeah, not much.
Anyway, it's good to see you.
Alright.
What about him?
And
Here
that's
they are,
it.
ladies and gentlemen. The chicken.
Oh my god,
police.
he's gonna take a picture of us.
Damn it, Tim, drop it and
The
cluck
duel
off.
back together.
Oh, no, boys. This time, you deserve it.
What the cluck did you say, boss?
Stand up
What?
straight and try to look like someone who's glad to be alive.
Yes, sir, we'll try.
Ooh, attention, chicken police. Say cheese.
Oh my god, the pose with his gun. Fucking Marty. Oh. Of course. His perma hangover. No, god, it's printed on everything. He not only blinked, but he raised his like hands up as if to defend himself from the fucking light. Oh god. Good pose though. Jazz hands pose, gamer dude. All these species have been declared extinct. According to the lowest possible scientific estimate, between 200 and 2,000 extinctions occur every year. That is 1,000 times higher than natural extinction rate. Jesus Christ! Yo! They just listed a bunch of species that went extinct. Oh, this music though. That was amazing. Thank you guys for experiencing this game with me. I honestly did not know what I was in for. I was like, maybe it's just a game I'll play like 2 hours of and then just be like, well, that wasn't that great. But I was really kind of fucking hooked, dude. That was great. I love investigation games and like detective games. I do think the investigation segments were a bit like weird. Like you didn't really know what was the right thing to say. Or sometimes it was too obvious. It was either too obvious or too enigmatic. Let me see. I want to see if there's like a better ending and how hard it is to get it. That was so good. I keep saying it, that the game is like oozing pure style. It's so fucking good. I enjoyed it. 12 hours of game later, stellar game. I mean, I enjoyed throughout, but I just want to see how the ending tied together. I really like that they don't try to keep you hidden from the truth too long. The characters will banter and talk about it and just be kind of on the nose with like the mystery. Because sometimes I think the game tries too hard to avoid the mystery and you're just like, please bro, just say it, say it's the solution. Please just say it out loud, I'm begging you. The developers have only made this game. They have a free DLC to see like the art behind it. And I saw that like, I mean, this is so cute. This whole credits where they show the behind the scenes. But they show the picture of the cat that is Natasha and it's so cute. She's so cute. All of the girls who had to pose for this. Oh, there's the Natasha dress. Our best friend's pets. Oh, what a game. Dude, I can't believe I got this in like a humble bundle. Oh, how close were we to burning to death before that not untied? I actually lost the minigame the first time. It just replays until you win. To be continued? I hope so. This was great. I want to see a duel back at it.
Natasha,
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
You know very well.
Is this a dream?
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday.
That was
a knight
not
in
us.
shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy.
Damn.
I didn't.
His daughter did not get any
I'm
of his
not
genetics.
That good guy, Natasha. But if it's any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now, somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig
Oh
all
yeah,
day.
the fucking one that we've been
It's driving me
carrying the whole
crazy.
time.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe you're
It's
right.
animated.
Maybe.
That was risky with her tail. Oh, yeah, she threw it away. Now throw away the alcohol too, bro. Call me 555-223, you idiot! Whatever happens, happens, Spike Sync! Oh my god! They referenced the thing! They referenced the thing, bro! We've got a Cowboy Bebop reference at the end, that's so good. Alright. Guys, what the fuck was the number just now? Remember, I fucking forgot! Homie, someone go back into the clip and give me the numbers so we can create a new game and call her immediately. Thank you, give me the numbers. 555-223, thank you, Emperor. Let's go, let's go. We'll create a new game and speed run to the part where you can call her. Actually, can't we? Can we load here and do it? No, we can't. We can't. New game. Start a new game. It's a cutscene. Out we go.
Ah, crap.
Here we go. Here we go. 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 3. Beautiful piano music. I'm glad to have this simulator of listening to this fine jazz, but in a distant room through a closed door. We holding our breath here. It's so beautiful, dude. I feel like I'm breaking the silence, though. I want to see if there's something at the end of it. I want to know if at the end of this phone call there's gonna be like a message or something. Yeesh. Imagine they jump scare you at the end of the call. I hope not. I expect more from the developer homies. I still find it like really fascinating that she doesn't sing with an accent and yet she has an accent. Did the music just loop? I didn't even tell. I guess we just have to click out then. Boom. That's a cute Easter egg, I guess. I wonder if you can do it on every phone in the game. Alright, alright. Let me do a quick lookup on how to get like a different ending if it's possible to. I'll look at the achievements. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Blinker, welcome home, my Ghostling. Been in transit for 5 months. Welcome, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Alright, bend over for your pegging, homie. The track is My City is on Fire. Yeah, it's the same song that Natasha actually sings on stage earlier in the game. But you might not have been here when that happened. So good. I know. I want to watch Cowboy Bebop again. I have such an urge to. I was thinking a lot about the first episode of Cowboy Bebop with the, I always forget the fucking name, the red drug that you splurt into your eye hole. I was thinking about that episode and how like the story kind of ended the same way of like killing, you know, your lover before they became like a horrible monster. Red Eye, yeah. I guess the name is just so simple it eludes me. God, Cowboy Bebop is so good. Alright. Okay, so it turns out in order to see a secret ending or epilogue, you have to collect every single collectible throughout the game. That's a lot of effort, homie. I'm probably not gonna do that much work, but maybe we can watch it on YouTube somewhere. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up on YouTube. Next stream, it's a lot of work. I mean, I'm down to do it for you, homie, if you want me to. I'll just click through it. Let's see. All right, here's the secret ending I found on YouTube for us. This way we can still experience it together, but with like, you know, 1/3 the effort. Let's see, we'll open this, put it here, and boom.
Natasha?
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
So this is the same so far.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
You know very well.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
We definitely did get the secret ending, by the way.
You.
So I know it's playing out the same, but it should be different.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha. But if it's any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now. Somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
Closure.
So long, sweetheart.
Maybe that's when he smokes a cigarette.
Natasha, you have
oh,
a
you're
light.
right.
I've been trying to smoke
Maybe this time he doesn't just throw it away.
It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe
What kind of
you're right.
detective doesn't look on the back?
Maybe.
This is all the same. Okay, there's still more. Bro, is it all the same? No, there's more, there's more. Is that his wife? Don't dare to knock. Oh no! No, your stupid sign scared her off! Sunny, your stupid edgy sign! I'm not gay, but 12 episodes, 12 episodes. What is this? Skidosh. What is this, homie? Alright, we're done for the night, though. Alright. Chicken Police 2. That would be really nice. That was a really good game. I'm excited by what else they could put out, you know? Again, I'm just like really blown away by how like cool it was, honestly. It's cheesy, you know, but most things are cheesy nowadays, but it hits all the right tropes for that noir kind of aesthetic. Good job outliving the timer even though you're a ghost. Thank you, Ground Pounder. Thank you, guys. The timer actually hit 0 earlier. But Kiburo kept us alive tonight so we could finish Chicken Police. So thank you, Kiburo. And thank you for all the homies who donoed. I always really appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot while I'm moving and stuff like that. I see it's running. Media share's gone forever. Maybe it is. Reduced to fucking atoms. All right, homies. I had an amazing time during the streamathon. I mean, unironically though, the streamathon was the homies we made along the way. It is because I got to stream for like longer during times that I normally don't reach into. So I got to meet a lot of new homies, and that's really good. And that's always nice. All right. Creamy Media Share is still happening. I'll let you guys decide what we do on Christmas nights. I was thinking to start it on the 24th and go into the 25th. Like the night of the 24th into the 25th and see how long I can go. But I just don't know what time zone would like make the most sense here. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be chilling with you guys during Christmas. We'll be able to wish each other Merry Christmas. I'll try to set up some ornaments. I have nothing prepared, but I'll find something. The OSC named That Rooster Cop Game. Is that really the album name? Bottom of the screen feels empty. All right, homies. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And thank you guys for chilling with me tonight and experiencing Chicken Cop. Or Chicken Police. Fuck. Chicken Police. All fucking, I don't know, 15 hours of it. Yeah. All right. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or the day after, but starting on Friday, the 23rd, we have a Loot Club stream at night. And then after that, on the 24th and the 25th, you'll see me. I'll post a schedule. I'll post a schedule for the Christmas weekend, but I do not know what's happening today or later today or tomorrow. We'll find out. You might just wake up and see a notification that I'm on. All right. Thank you guys for chilling with me. It was a blast. I really enjoyed playing this wacky furry game with you guys. Let's see. And then I'll find you guys a homie to raid and do the usual plugging thing. Please come to the Discord and the YouTube and the Twitter. And don't forget, I have some sponsorships with GG Gamer Subs. Use the code PEGAHOMIE for 10% off. And merch with Ooh Market. So if you want some Reiyu goodies for yourself, including the elusive limited edition 2022 Reiyu Christmas shirt, you can nab it up for yourself.
Aw, thank you, TV Blank. You guys are so sweet to me. Thank you. And also with factors. So if you want to try a meal delivery, yeah, Cole Beats, a gamer subs, the shit posting drink. Yeah, if you guys want to try out Factor, please do use my code FACTOR SE9450 at the Factor website, and you'll get 60% off on your first box. These are all like ways to like support a homie and also get something at the same time. You know what I mean? The code's what now? It's Pega, homie. How do you not know that at this point, super dude? Okay, let me go find you guys someone to raid. Stick around for the raid, you get channel points, but you also just get to meet a whole new homie, so it's always nice, right? Get to make their night. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. I was actually looking for somebody because I thought that they were doing a birthday thing today, but I guess I must have missed them. I will send you guys over to Tom's. Tom's just started streaming. He's playing Crash Bandicoot 2. God. You guys know Tom. She's great. She's hilarious. And I'm sure that you guys are going to have a nice, cozy night chilling with her. Well, blah, 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 blah. All right. Dude, I know nothing about Crash Bandicoot. Does a mascot character have some kind of like zany punchline that I can send in this raid message? Help me out, bro. Crash these scoots. Thank you, Ground Pounder. Whoa. It's cooting time. Shut up. All right, grab the raid message, and I'll see you guys hopefully sometime today or tomorrow, later today or tomorrow, but we'll see. Counting us down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ghost night. Take care, homies. And boop.